Welcome to the CrashOut. We're live.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the CrashOut podcast. We are on episode 68. You know, got a nice episode for y'all this week. Didn't do one last week, but it's all good. We back with the content, and started slightly a little bit late, so we're not gonna hold y'all with the introductions, man. So we gonna just go straight into it. You already know my name, Nano_Blaster, and most people just call me Nano. And excited for this episode, man. Mr. Khalid, man, let them know you the new Pokemon champion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a psychic type. I got my fire and sun teams, but I've been rocking with psychic strategy. The psychic team got me the master ball, so But hey, what's good is Caleb Black Flash. Nano said, you already know who it is. If they knew every single rap track, you already know who it is.
Oh man, you already know, man.
Nah, but yo, it's good to be back. Yeah, we got a little bit to talk about. A little bit, actually, a lot. But what's the call? Hey, maybe me and Angel can get that battle going. I don't know if he wants to go best of 3 or something. But just to show off the game a little bit. But I'm ready to battle. I want to see his strat. He can go against my team. And, we can see what's going on. But no, I'm saying it's been about 2 weeks, so hey, I'm happy to be back. This game, Pokemon's been bringing me joy, and that's a good thing, especially since, Speedstorm has not. But yeah, we're gonna get into why.
Oh, the side piece coming through, man. Okay.
Might have to upgrade her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But hey, Sammy. Yeah.
Good to hear, man. What's good, Mr. Sammy?
Not much. Been sick, and slowly, surely getting better. For those of you who are wondering where I was all this time, I've been sick. So, no Sammy files have been released since then.
Oh, you had pink eye?
No, I do not have pink eye. I had the flu, so I have like a severe fever. But trooping it for you guys tonight. I don't feel as great, but good enough to be on for, I guess, the whole podcast, because we don't have that much to talk about, but enough to talk about, I guess. But yeah, I don't know when I could expect the stream again, but hopefully soon. But just know that tonight we got lots of good stuff to talk about. Angel, you can top us off.
Pause. Poppy a Speedstorm. Yo is here with the crew on another podcast. We weren't here last week, but that's all right. We here and better than ever. On this beautiful Wednesday night. Got not much to talk about, but we got enough to talk about where we can still have a solid episode today. So without further ado, let's get it popping. Let's get that track on and let's get into it.
Yeah. Welcome to the CrashOut. Put your seatbelt on me, cause we about to lash out. If you hating on the crew, you getting thrashed out. Man, we going so fast, we about to pass out. Pockets for the gamers, man, it's time to ride out. Welcome to the CrashOut. Put your seatbelt on me, cause we about to lash out. If you hating on the crew, you getting thrashed out. Man, we going so fast, we about to pass out. Pockets for the gamers, man, it's time to ride out. We covering the drama, we talking about your mama. We smoking on the ganja, we drifting in the Honda. We turning up with Sammy, OneWing is with the family. Black flash jamming like a lammy, Nano always understanding. Yeah. Welcome to the CrashOut. Put your seatbelt on because we about to lash out. If you hating on the crew, you getting thrashed out. Man, we going so fast, we about to pass out. Pockets for the gamers, man, it's time to ride out. Welcome to the CrashOut. Put your seatbelt on because we about to lash out. If you hating on the crew, you getting thrashed out. Man, we going so fast, we about to pass out. Pockets for the gamers, man, it's time to ride out.
All right.
Well, welcome. It is episode 67, and I guess our first topic is it is a new season of Speedstorm. So but a big controversy surrounding it. But so if you didn't know, what's it called? The last season was the car season. One of the biggest issues with the car season took the characters that they're advertised out of the battle pass and basically made it to where you had to grind events or pay $50. And it seems like that theme is still present in the new season of villains. Now the villains, there is Syndrome and what's it called? The villain from Mulan. But once again, they're trying to charge $50, which is crazy. And on top of that, they changed the currency to where now it's inflated. So literally, like you could be, play 60 seasons and you still wouldn't be able to level up a character to max level if you were free to play. So definitely gotten worse. And
they did change that shit, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Now I did get my characters to like level, because you had to get like, you got like 31, 41, it'd go up to the next one. So I did get my character to level 50 or quote unquote, now it's 5 stars. But I'm glad I did, and maybe they did that for a reason, because they knew, hey, once we do this change, you're never going to be able to level up. So that's probably why they allowed us to get one last opportunity to get our characters, leveled up. But also another change is the universal box. So we were wondering what was going to happen because they weren't adding the Moana cards characters. Well, what they did with the universal boxes is now they have duplicates. So before, once you had a character maxed out or a crew maxed out, you would no longer get duplicates for them characters. But now in the universal box, you get duplicates. Now it's not even worth getting. That was, once it was a tool that people were able to use to unlock characters.
You get
now
duplicates in a universal box?
Oh my god, don't get me started on that bullshit, bro.
Yes, bro. That's terrible. There was over 100 characters in the game. So getting duplicates means you're never gonna get, shards for
What you need.
that you don't have unlocked. Yeah, for what you need, bro.
Stupid, bro.
And they even here's what they do. They give you a problem and then they quote unquote make a solution to that problem that they made. So they're like, now there's a thing you can toggle. You can toggle on you can toggle on turn off notifications forever, because whenever you get like you get like a notification, oh, you got some coins. Basically, you can turn that off. So they knew that you were gonna get with this new system that they got, that they put in a new feature for you to turn off duplicate notifications. That's how bad it is. But yeah,
that's some bullshit, man.
So I don't know. Adrian,
I'm Cruz Ramirez.
What happened? You cut out. Have I been on the game lately? I haven't touched this game since the season launch. I played it for like maybe a day or two. And bro, the moment I seen the universal box being shitty for one, and me getting duplicates in this universal box. I mean, they did add some mid seasons to the universal box. There is some mid seasons in there now, but it ain't worth a shit when you're getting duplicates. And on top of that's not the only change to the universal box. Remember, per 10k coins or universal box tokens, you would pull 3 things. Now you only pull 1.
Damn.
What?
Yep.
I didn't know it was that. Only
yes.
10,000 season tokens, you only get 1 pull, not 30.
Yeah. You only get 1 freaking pull for this. So they didn't just butcher it. They literally annihilated this universal box. You're right. That is, at this point, Gameloft just doesn't want this game to survive. They are literally trying everything in their power to milk the rest of the whales for what they can, and they're shutting this game off.
Yeah, even the whales can't even get everything. That's the crazy. spend a lot of money on the game can't even get.
You know what's even funnier? Like, I'm gonna talk my shit because I'm tired of this bullshit ass company. So, you know what's even funny? They got the Cinder. Like, back then at the cars, you at least got a 3 of them for $50. Now you only get 2 of them for $50. That's a fucking rip-off game. Who in the right mind's gonna buy that shit?
That's crazy. Yeah, because we were going crazy on the cars.
Put in the seat. Put in the seat. Good.
And they said that wasn't good enough. We're gonna give you 2. We're gonna take away a character and still start you. That's insanity. And then you can't even level up the character when
okay.
You because the new level up currency is so they give you such a small amount that you literally can't even level up your characters.
Yeah.
$50 for 2 characters and then you can't even level them up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then you know the funny part is they had the nerve to release another box. You know, I guess maybe the $50 wasn't doing it for them and people weren't buying, so they released a cheaper one for $20, but you only get to choose one.
Yeah, nah,
and you get a whopping 50 toon coins, guys. A whopping, that ain't worth a shit.
Bro, 50 toon cards reminds me of a Wizard Kelly dollar.
So yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry, that's terrible. I don't know what the fuck this is, but the locks box credits now where you can get 100 pulls of something. That's a fucking, I mean, I guess that's good, 100, but at the same time,
and then they're all duplicates.
I mean, for $15 for 1 pull and $30 for 3 pulls is kind of crazy.
Wait, so Angel, you telling me you're not hyped for this season?
I'm not, bro. I'm not. I don't even want to play this game no more, truthfully.
Go back to the deluxe credits. So we can get deluxe box credits, but we can't get golden pass credits.
I mean, the golden pass isn't even worth it anymore.
I know it's not worth it anymore, but this is my point. That's crazy.
Yeah, this right here is a load of bullshit, bro. Like, as soon as I seen all these changes, I mean, racing is fun. Don't get me wrong. The mechanics in this game is fun. 6-star racers, literally lightweights, are literally changing the game right now at level 60. They're getting such a significant top speed boost. There has been players like Abby that are playing with lightweights that are beating heavyweight racers in top speed maps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So now you can bring in the jungle ruins. That's crazy.
So yeah, the 6-star is shifting the meta in private lobbies. I will say
It
that.
used to be like, hey, you ain't bringing Kid Candy to jungle ruins. I guess you are now.
Which it sucks that they like, cause I've always just called Disney Speedstorm. I always wanted them to speed up the game, or you know, to make lightweights good like they were when the game first came out before the crew change. But it's like they're doing the lightweights are now viable at a time where the game is at the worst monetization ever.
At the worst, man. That's the worst. Right, though, the moment that the lightweights are finally cooking, everybody's been asking for them because lightweights are the most fun characters to play as.
They have the best abilities.
They have the best abilities, and now they're finally being viable when your game is at the most dead.
Damn, bro.
And it's not even because the players don't want to play. It's because the company that makes this game are money hungry bastards.
And it's money hungry, but not offering you the right service. It'd be like if you went to a restaurant and then, you know, they spit in your food and they trying to charge you $100 a plate. That's kind of what Gameloft is doing. But what I mean is, like, a new season comes out, you can't even race.
Let alone?
You can't even get the characters of that season for like the first 2 weeks or whatever on top of that, and then you can't even race because it's always synchronized. And why is it every season, you know, they drop?
I mean, you want to know how long I've been playing, guys? I got this game up. Look at my rank right now. If I was still playing this game faithfully, I would be at the unstoppable rank right now, or whatever the rank is. Guess what? I'm only ranked 3 right now.
Y'all telling me y'all don't like the little spit in y'all food?
Hell no, bro. Like, this was their final straw for me. This was the last hope, hoping that they were gonna revert the changes and be less greedy. I don't know how much money these motherfuckers lost with that China app, but they definitely lost millions, bro, because they're trying to get that money back.
Yeah,
I mean, people could defend it. People can say it's not because of the China app. That's 100% the reason, because they had to refund everybody that spent money on the China app. And you know those Chinese players, they love to spend money. That's where the whole gacha thing came about.
It's even to the point where even some of the more positive or more pro Speedstorm people can't even make excuses for, you know, what Game Loft has done with the game and are thinking about quitting. Like Micromath, you know, I think the first person
yes, made a whole video.
Yeah, it was definitely, you know, he definitely said how a lot of people were feeling and made up, you know, some good points. But, you know, it kind of reminds me of like content creators for this game throughout the past. You know, you've had your Skyliner, had your Poppin'. I remember Skyliner though. Skyliner always seemed to be like very optimistic for this game when they would make some bad changes, looking at the bright side of things. And then obviously he stopped, and then, you know, he stopped making content for the game. And then Micromath started making content, and, you know, he, you know, kind of also seemed, you know, look at the bright side of things. But it's gotten so bad that, you know, even the people who look at the bright side of things can't even look to see the good in what Game Loft has done with this game.
Yeah. Look, man, look, this, I mean, they rip people off. You know, the fucking upgrade tokens that people had thousands of, maybe even millions, some whales, lost all that. They only got 2K conversion tokens off of that. That only netted you fucking 1,800 fucking of those Toon coins or something like that, which is good for one upgrade. And that's it. One upgrade to 1-star fragment, and then that's it. If you have level 50 characters, that is. But, you know, there's that, no golden pass season racers, you know, there's more. This fucking, yo, I was just talking to Abby and them today. I was like, this shop looks more of a gacha shop the more I freaking scroll through this. Money. Everything in this shop is all money, bro. Money. Dude, look, my freaking, where is it? My daily shop now has shit that never had before, where I have to spend blue token. I shit you not, since I started playing this game in season 2 early access, this store right here, I never had any option where I had to spend blue tokens on. They were all season coins. Now I having shit with blue tokens in it.
Yeah, and what's it called? We can't even cover divisions, because, you know, we still haven't had the grand final because the game still doesn't work in Brazil, so they still haven't fixed that. So divisions has been on freaking the halt, so there hasn't been any kind of community competitive competitions, you know, so far. The game is broken. You barely can get a race. The monetization is terrible. You got top content creators for this game, you know, potentially quitting. Like, it's getting insane, actually.
Yeah, man, like, look, man, like, I was one of the people, I tried and I think I burnt myself out, which is why I think I lost the love for this game, and truthfully, because I'm like, man, they can come back, they can get better, and every single time, instead of getting better, it got worse. I mean, and I don't want to be like Sammy, I told you so, because, you know, Sammy, you know, he always been like, yo, this is only gonna get worse, guys, it's only gonna get worse. But man, dude, like, I had a little slither of hope in this game, because if this game was done right with people that actually loved the game and wasn't fucking greedy, this game will skyrocket 110%.
This game should be competing with Mario Kart.
Man, Angel, I don't even want to tell you I told you so. Come here, brother. It's about time you join me.
And I'm a known whale in this game. Everybody knows I used to have everybody maxed out before they did a 6-star, but, you know, I had everybody maxed out, damn near every single crew other than some mid-seasons that were maxed out. Like, I literally had I still have a decked out account, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it ain't worth a shit now because, you know, it's not max anymore. But just like all that hard work, all the grind, all the content I did for the last 2+ years, I'm at a point right now, I haven't streamed as consistent enough because, one, I've fallen in love out of the game that made me who I am today, which is a Twitch partner and all that. But two, because I don't know what other game to play, because the only thing that, like, with my streaming style that literally goes with the flow of my energy is Speedstorm. So like I mean, obviously got to find a new thing, which I think I'm finding my love in DJing stuff right now, and I think I want to just do DJ streams at this point, because that's where my main focus is right now. And I think that's why I haven't streamed, because I've been too busy learning how to do that, and also making videos my other channel for DJing, while I'm finding what game, you know, that maybe will grab my attention again, and it'll be like the same vibe and flow that, you know, I'm used to, you know what I'm saying? But until that happens, I'm in limbo. I mean, I covered a game for divisions, but at this point I'm literally just a division racer. I would unlock the racers as cheap as I can and whatnot for to stay competitive, but other than that, you're not gonna see me in rank no more. You're not gonna see me breaking down more Disney Speedstorm content. I'm not even gonna focus on this game content wise anymore. I'm tired. Like there's leaks right now that I will touch the leaks of the new characters that are going to be coming after season 20, but like, and it sucks because the racers that are coming now are the ones that I've been fucking asking for, and I think this frustrates me the most. And yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this game.
It's almost like you don't even want it if they're gonna give it to you in a bad way. Like, for instance, like what we wanted was, like, I don't know, there was the Aladdin season. So imagine Coco and Kanto, where there's a new map, Coco and Kanto map, and then there's, like, you know, 4 or 5 characters for the season, like there was for Inside Out. And, you know, every character has voice lines, and every character has different victory animations and deluxe cards. But the way we're gonna get it now, one, they're not gonna be in the Golden Pass or Diamond Pass. Probably gonna be in some event where only the top 3 people in the time trial will even get shards for the character, and they're gonna charge you $50 for the Coco characters, for one, maybe 2 or 3, you know, Coco and Kanto characters. Because, you know, they might not even bring all of them. They might bring one of each from each. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even in a way that we. So, yeah. And that's how I feel with the leaks, where it showed that Princess Tiana is gonna come. But my thing is like, okay, what about the other characters? Percy, you know, it just said her. Like, are they skipping out? Like, but I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's say they have Princess and the Frog season. What's gonna happen? Probably not gonna be a new map, and then, or maybe there is, but it's gonna be like the car season. You're gonna have to spend $50 just to unlock them. Like, I don't want to do that. As much as I want the character and like it, I'm not. I can't. It's hard to be a content creator for this game, because it's almost like you're leading your audience astray, because, you know, you're promoting something that is negative. You know, I can't do it, bro. Like, if I know. Yeah,
it's unfortunate, because it's mad frustrating. It really is, because you see the potential in this game, and you know how good this game could be, and, you know, it's just a slap in the face to everybody that invested their time, their money, and all that in the game. And since we're talking about all the characters that are going to be coming out, so this is the same leaker that leaked out Cars, it leaked out Zootopia, Winnie the Pooh. This is the same leaker. Obviously, you can tell by the format of this leak. It's literally the same format as all the other leaks that we've been talking about. So you can pretty much all but confirm, because he's been right all the way up to Peter Pan, that this is what the next characters are going to be, which is going to be after Peter Pan, which is season 20. Season 21 most likely is going to be Encanto, with the mid-seasons being Miguel Rivera and Ernesto de la Cruz. So it basically means we're getting a Latino season, which is crazy. All Latin-based Disney films are going to be for season 21. And, you know, Coco's been requested a lot, Encanto's been requested a lot, so having both at the same season is nice. But at the same time, with all these changes, are you going to be able to use these characters, utilize these characters, or even get these characters? Let's be honest. And then obviously what Caleb was talking about, yes, it looks like Chernabog, which was supposed to be rumored for the Peter Pan midseason, but got replaced with Merida, by the way. So Merida will be the Disney princess that's coming and it's the mid-season for season 20. But then Chernobog from Fantasia, Robin Hood, and Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Now this is all that the data miner got from this update. So I mean, if Princess and the Frog is coming out in season 22, then it looks like this might be another like villains theme season, but like different, and that's why it's Chernobog, Robin Hood, and Tiana. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having one collection, they're gonna do like a villains collection, and that's how they're gonna implement. I don't think that's. I hope it's not. I hope it's not, Caleb. I hope it's not. But I'm just saying the format of what they're doing here, because it's the 3 characters with the least amount of information. Remember, the villain season was laid out just like this.
But I know it's just not right. The hype that people want for the game. I mean, even with your TikTok, you saw how many people watch your TikTok and.
Oh my God, Princess Tiana, everything, everywhere, bro.
And they just gonna do some janky villains. Oh, we're gonna do a stage that we already have in the game, but instead of nighttime, we're gonna make it midday. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, that's lame.
It is, and like I said, I like if we would have, if this was no bad changes, I would have been excited for fucking Encanto. I would have been like praising, oh my God, they finally brought these characters that I've been asking for. Like, this is about to be my main season. But guess what? Game Loft decided to fuck everything up. I'm tired. I try not to be so negative, but like I think I held all my shit, and I'm finally just saying, fuck Game Loft at this point, because this could have been a banger game, and at this point you're just killing it to the ground. I think on purpose. I think they want to kill this game. I don't think they want to support this game no more, to be honest.
Yeah, so they can move on to their next project.
The craziest thing was I was briefly gonna make a comeback for season 20 until all those changes happened with cars, and I was like, if this can happen to cars, what makes you think it won't happen to Peter Pan? Yeah,
are you trying to pay $50 for your 3 Peter Pan character for Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, and Peter Pan? Are you trying to pay $50 like Lightning McQueen style? No, I don't think so.
Damn.
So hey, man.
Does that mean we got one more person on the CrashOut podcast on the light side now?
Yeah, I don't think nobody is a Sith Lord anymore. If Game Loft is the dark side and not playing Speedstorm as the light, I think we've all turned into Force ghosts like Anakin. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no Inquisitors left, man.
I was on my main window.
You trying to play both sides?
I was trying to harness the dark side and be like, come on, Game Loft, just listen a bit. We can still make this right.
I think right now, unless Speedstorm gets better, this is probably it, guys. I don't.
It is it.
I guess we're all here together.
What was the season before Cars?
I don't know.
That was the last
Big Hero.
Season.
No,
it was not Big Hero.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
Well, that was the last good season of Speedstorm.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a good run. Like I said, we've done 68 episodes, cover Speedstorm every single week. I know on our personal channels and Twitches, streamed the game, played the game, but at some point you got to say enough is enough. And I think for me, I'm at my enough is enough. So at least on the podcast, like, you guys still want to cover this game? Like, obviously, we cover divisions.
I mean, I wouldn't mind covering the game still, but I think
honestly, we should just cover divisions and leave it at that, because like, unless there's nothing really major, there ain't no point of covering the game. Unless they come out and say, oh, we made mistakes.
As of right now, nobody on this podcast is playing the game anymore. So y'all can take it take that as what you want from that. Nano isn't playing anymore. Sammy playing. Angel isn't. I don't think I played once. I tried the season out once I saw this bad. I haven't been on the game since I've been on Pokemon. I ain't even playing Speedstorm. So like I said, it's other stuff to play. And here's the thing, if you mess with us, like obviously you might have met us through Speedstorm, Caleb Black Flash, Nano Blaster, Sammy Namikaze, OneWing met us through Storm. But if you like our vibe, our personalities, like our thoughts or our viewpoints on certain things, man, keep watching. We'll still be on other games, talk about other things. There's racing games. We still other racing games, all kinds of stuff. But Speedstorm right now is not it. And here's the thing: if Speedstorm gets better, hey, we'll get back on the game. But it's not getting better, and I'm not going to force myself to continuously suffer. So.
Yep. Don't want to suffer, man.
With that being said, I guess to wrap up Speedstorm, I guess one final patch note. Like I said, if they do another patch note, we might cover it. A new season we might cover. Like I said, but I don't know. But anyway, with this patch note this season, I guess one of the big changes they did is what did they do? They changed the autos. So basically, everybody's auto goes whatever their top speed is. So this basically made some characters better and then others worse. Like Oswald was a lightweight. He's always gone 160 with his auto, but now since he's a lightweight, he has a low top speed. His auto now is at 130. But then characters like Prince Eric, whose top speed is 150. Now his slow boat that used to go 112, now it goes 100. So definitely, they made some changes to the autos to make it more universal overall. But I don't know. That stood out to me on the patch notes. But yeah. I mean, what do y'all think about the auto change?
I think the auto change is great.
The main thing that happened.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the main thing other than the 6-star shit. But yeah, I think changing the autos, I think is a great change. Some people might not like it because their favorite racers or their meta racers got nerfed, but it balanced every single auto in the game. Like Eric is now a problem because his auto's fixed. Same with Ennui. And Lilo's just go faster and Goofy. So all the ones that were going really slow, now they're great. And those racers are probably going to be a problem in divisions now.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
So is it kind of like choose your favorite auto racer?
I mean, because some of them do go faster than others. Which actually, I got to talk about that too. I forgot about that. There has been changes in this game that are changes that were not documented. Like certain racers' abilities that make them go faster. Like Zeus, Cruz Ramirez. Anybody that has something that gives them a faster top speed. That also got touched. I don't know if people notice this or not, but Cruz Ramirez is now the fastest racer in the game. Regulated 6 stars, Cruz Ramirez goes 184 miles per hour. The highest anybody's ever gone. And that wasn't noted in the changes. And I know for a fact she didn't go that fast before.
Damn.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna.
does
faster than Riz on the rails?
What about Sergeant Calhoun's auto?
Okay, so
does that mean
hers.
Sergeant Calhoun's suck now because she had her.
No, it's. What do you mean sucks now? It's always sucked. No, but no, they didn't scale it to her speed. It still goes 160 something. But the issue is.
What I'm saying is she need points.
Yeah, she still needs points. So they didn't really mess with her. It's still bad. I tried. I was hoping. Fingers crossed. You still have to get points, or it only lasts half a. They need to redesign how they do. They don't listen to. All they care about is fixing the shop. Her zombie pits or her side bug pits still the first 2. If you go through them, don't register. So it's it's crazy because that was one of my favorite characters. I'm just upsetting that you still haven't fixed that she doesn't get points from her abilities. But yeah, I guess on a practical positive note, let's say you don't get all of the new characters. Let's say you got all the characters from all the previous season. Hey, you got 100 players, not 100 players. You still got 100 characters that you can play. You can play ranked and you can play solos and teams. As far as getting new racers, that's going to be expensive. It's going to be maybe not as practical, but on the bright side, if you still want to play your old racers, that, and because some of them did get better, like Angel said, you got going 180, autos are better. So if you do want to just play, something just to play on the side, hey, it's still available. But I guess when it comes to the dates for the villain season, Syndrome, there's gonna be a Syndrome Grand Prix from April 23rd to April 28th. So during that time, you'll be able to get some shards run. There's a Shan Yu Tail event from April 29th to May 6th. Mother Gothel from May 14th to the 20th. You have Pete, not Steamboat Pete, but the actual Pete is a part of the villain season from May 21st to 27th, and then Yokai from May 22nd. And then the season pass racers are Dale and Incredible, Chip and Low, Diamond Pass, Max Outs, whatever. But so if you do want to at least try to grind for those shards, at least unlock the character, and then maybe you'll be able to play them level 6 stars and like free to play, not free play, but what's it called? The regulated. Then you can try them out regulated. But yeah, I mean, is that? I think that wraps up the Speedstorm stuff. Is there anything I missed or?
I'm not sure. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back.
But even if you did miss anything, does it even matter at this point?
Yeah. So like I said, we just keeping it real. Sugarcoating it, just point blank. Period. End of the day, it's kind of like if somebody keep cheating on you and you're still trying to hold on. Oh, they're still loyal. It's okay. I'll take them back. And then they cheat on you again. Eventually, you got to stand up for yourself. Like, all right, I got to walk out of this. So that's kind of how Speedstorm is. Like I said, it's not getting better. It's getting worse. And why is it getting worse? Because people keep tolerating it and keep coming back season after season, even though they keep taking away things, get more expensive. Yeah, maybe as a community, if we put our foot down and stop supporting their bad decisions, they will, and hurt their pockets. They'll be like, all right, we can't do that. We got to bring the players back and change. Until then, there'll be other games to play. One of the games being Pokémon Champions. So Pokémon Champions came out last week. I believe we're getting towards the end of the first week. Is competitive Pokemon, where you can bring Pokemon from any Pokemon game ever. You can bring them to home, and then you can send them to Pokemon Champions, and you can battle players online. And it's been a blast. So, Angel, man, what's been your experience, first impressions with Pokemon Champions, man? How you been enjoying it?
I mean, I've been enjoying it. I mean, I'm learning because I really haven't been I haven't really been a PvP battler or whatever. I mean, yeah, I've been doing that too, but like, I'm still learning teams because I haven't really played PvP online in years, and it's a lot different than what it was before. So, now you got shit like rain teams, sun teams, sand teams, and you got fucking Mega Floette teams. Fucking apparently now you got psychic teams. I haven't even seen a psychic team yet.
Oh, I'm a psychic team. You
But I also haven't played because I want to play with other teams. I don't want to keep playing with my rain team because it also has a lot of weaknesses. So like I want to find a team that I can get to the Master Ball rank like Caleb did. He did it with a team that wasn't in the meta team list. He just did it with a psychic team. So like that goes to show you don't gotta go meta to get into these ranks. If you know what you're doing and you know how to play, your typing and everything like that, you can get to Master Ball rank with pretty much any squad as long as you got it pretty much fairly balanced out.
If you got a plan and you work around that squad or whatever to make it work, it will work. And like I said, there's not even some teams that aren't even sun rain like literally explosion teams. You got people who their strategy is they show up, they get Pokemon that know the move self-destruct, and then they just self-destruct to win. Like it's all kinds of strategies that you can do in the game in order to win. So almost infinite. It seems like. So like I said, obviously YouTubers or Pokemon pros, they got their teams, but just because they do doesn't mean that you have to follow that exactly. There's a lot of megas. See what works for you and experiment and try. But I've been having a blast. Trying out different things or like put my favorite Pokemon together and then seeing how it can work. And here's the thing, like from the mainline games, you get your starter Pokemon, you catch your Pokemon, and then you put like I don't know the moves with the highest damage, and then you go through the game with that. But like, there's a lot of moves people forget. Like you're playing Pokemon, oh forget a move, or you kind of like don't use. But in competitive, those moves that you wouldn't use in the mainline game, you need those moves when you're facing against another team. So it's definitely interesting to see how you can make like different Pokemon play differently based on like whatever play style moves and stats that you want to give it. So it's so much a variety, I feel like. But yeah, we talking about it. Let's do it. Angel, we could do a battle. We can make a room and show the people, a little glimpse of Pokemon. Let me see.
Why can't I hear this game though? Why can I not hear this game? Well, I'm looking at the shop right now. I wanted to get something. I think it was a premier shop. Yeah, battle pass and then the membership. I don't know. Do I get the battle pass is the only way to get some of these mega stones, isn't it?
The battle pass. Which ones?
So like the Feraligatr light, and then I forget what the fuck this guy's name.
The Embor. Yeah, so those two, Embor and Feraligatr or whatever, those are the two megas that are locked behind the paywall. At least in this game. But every single other mega you get, what's it called, through the currency. Let's see.
Not gonna see me purchase these games, so don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys. Not gonna see me well out on this. Hey, the thing is, they're not gonna take away currency. I don't have to worry about that. And then I get this membership, so I can get 1,000 boxes. So now I get to play fun, because now I got unlimited number of Pokemon I can add. $4.99 for the first month. I will eventually just get the whole year. So I don't have to worry about that. I mean, $5 a month is nothing.
Yeah. And like I said, I feel like you get some value out of the battle pass. At least the Pokemon that they're average, that you can get their Mega Evolution, whatever. You're actually getting on like Speedstorm. They advertise on PlayStation and Xbox and Switch that it's the car season, it's a villain season, and you log on the game, you can't even get the great.
See, now I can get 1,085 mons in this motherfucking game, guys. And when I tell you I have the moms, because I already transferred some, but man, don't get me started.
Hey, but
I'm about to.
I got the private lobby ready, man.
just let you know, I'm not trying to flex or anything like that, but I'm about to show y'all a home that y'all never. Oh, I got a actual living dex of every shiny possible that you can obtain in this game.
Where'd you get those? eBay?
eBay is crazy.
I know eBay be selling shinies to some people. They breed the Pokemon and then or Gavis or shiny and stuff, and then they'll sell it.
See, I registered there's 1,025 Pokemon in this game. They're all registered in my Pokédex, and I got.
So You have every single one.
Yeah, you see, other than the unknown, and I think I forget which one, but yeah, see, they got every single.
Pokemon Pearl, Sun and dang, you have.
Oh yeah, if you look at the game, look at the game. I got ZA, Violet, Arceus, Sword, Shining Pearl. And then if actually no, you collect. I do it through Champions because Champions is the real thing. And then obviously you see here, connect with Poppy. It's gonna, this is for anybody that wants to play this game. You can use your Pokemon from Pokemon Home. So if you if you got Pokemon from other games that you wanna put in here, you can. So for example, the badge with this means it's already been transferred to Pokemon Champions. That's why it's grayed out like that. And then obviously these with the basically the circle, or like you can't transfer them, is because they're not in the game, available in the game currently. So that's why.
Yo, you got a shiny? You got a shiny? What's it called?
Bro, I got exclusives, bro. I got the Pikachu hat ones that you can only get in Japan. You know what I'm saying? I got every single nature shiny Ditto.
Yeah.
I got Lugias. I got the shiny, special shiny Celebi. You know what I'm saying? The pink Celebi. We got a shiny Ho-Ho here.
A gang of Dittos.
We got all the event mons. You know what I'm saying? We got all the Deoxys forms, Jirachi, Cairo, Groudon. You got the shiny Rayquaza with the black and yellow. That's just, that's my thing right there. I like some shiny forms are nice and some are just ugly as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, some of them it's like this would be cool, but it's like the shade of green or the shade of blue that they use ugly. Like y'all didn't have to make it like that. Like it's supposed to be rare, and they just make some shade. But I mean, with the competition, what do you think is gonna like? You think they're just gonna like eventually add everything, or it's gonna be like seasonal? Like maybe like this is the first season, but in season 2, it's gonna be a whole new brand, a different set of Pokemon. Like,
so that's what I was gonna like ask y'all, because like are they just gonna add to the roster? Or are they just gonna make a whole new roster and they're gonna just have a select amount of Pokemon available in the game every single time to shift the meta?
Either one could be good, but me personally, I want them to add, so then eventually it's like everything. Like you just where you could just pick anything and then see if it can work or whatever. Like, because I mean, eventually you'll have Mega Evolutions, you'll have Gigantamax, you'll have Terrestrialization, and like so it'd be interesting to see like which version of like is Gigantamaxing better than what's it called, Mega Evolution, or vice versa. So it'd be interesting to like to compare and battle between those two. But I don't know, but I mean if they switch it up to where they have like this season's Mega, then next season it's Gigantamax. I don't know. I don't think that'll work, because then we do have these items. Like we have an Omni Ring, and Omni Ring basically allows you to use whatever mechanic that was in the previous Pokemon game, whether that's Terrestrialization, Gigantamaxing, or Mega Evolution. So I would think that they would just keep adding to it. But
yeah,
I will say it don't matter to me. I'm gonna be using Angel's account.
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, they want what you got. But hey, Angel, but Angel, man, you ready to battle? I was looking at your stream and I saw you and Aston. That was interesting. I saw something where it's like they had somebody had the mouse, and then they hit your Pokemon like back to back, and he kept getting like defensive boosts. So like,
oh yeah, yo. That shit was glitchy because they literally just made my guy into a tank. It hit me 5 times to the point where I was pretty much at max defense. Like it's just like, and then I just pretty much annihilated the rest of the roster.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I see you. But hey, man, I here's the code. The code is 1547 4118. That's the room ID.
Black Flash.
Yes. Hey, there's the poppy. All right, let's see.
Are we doing? Is this doubles or singles?
Doubles. You want to do doubles, right?
No matter.
Oh, we can do both. All right, let me see. Get ready to battle Poppy. All right.
Oh shit, bruh. No, damn. Holy shit, bruh.
Ooh, I see. Okay, so you got this type of. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. What I want to do.
This is gonna be an interesting team indeed to go against.
All right, I'll start off with this. I'll start off with. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna cheat. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm not gonna look. Pick whatever variation. But that's part of the meta. Like battling, it's like before you do the battle, it shows the roster of 6, but you can only choose 4. So depending on what 4 they use can change up. Because sometimes certain Pokemon counter other ones. So.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, I can't hear the game audio for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but my capture card is just not pulling out the audio for some reason. It's not even showing that the audio source is even a thing here.
Oh shoot.
So like I've been trying to look for it, but
you wasn't lying about your range. I didn't know what to start off with, man.
oh, I think I found it. I think I can hear it. Can y'all hear it? There we go. Yeah, there it is. All right, we got the audio back. Perfect. All right. Oh snap. Oh, you're a trick room user. Oh shit.
Oh, dude, you worried about me being a trick? You're in Incineroar. God, bro, I can't stand Incineroar.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, not the weather wall.
Oh, got him. That was dangerous though. Yeah.
Damn, it's like that?
Oh shit.
Oh no. We mega evolving? Okay.
We're getting spicy in here.
Oh, not that crap. Oh.
Yeah, I had to make sure your little special attack that you got boosted went down.
God.
Go lay down. Lay down. Time to lay down. Yeah.
Caleb, why your Pokemon name missing Nikki, bro?
I'm wondering. I'm not gonna lie, I was wondering if that's a new Pokemon for real.
Giraffe or that's like
Yeah.
a
Giraffe, cause
what?
you know
Is that a shiny giraffe?
it's a giraffe. It's a big one.
You see what Caleb character look like, Nano?
Nah.
He over there.
The defense raise, guys. Instruct is crazy.
Okay, Angel, he ain't a noob. Huh?
Oh, motherfucker.
I think I lost this one. I don't know. I think you got your game up.
Caleb, you supposed to be the one with the master brain.
Yeah, but nah. He just did a counter. He just did a counter.
It looked like that trick room might have worked against you, bro.
Yeah, sometimes it does, because I thought he was gonna set up was different, and he didn't set up the way I thought he did. Which I'm like, all right, he's actually not a noob.
Oh, he tanky. Oh, he got confused. That's big. Hit yourself. Hit your. Oh, and he hit himself. Oh.
Oh no.
So,
Caleb, I thought you were supposed to be the psych trainer.
Do Pokemon in this, do they like consider like IVs and EVs and stuff?
EVs, IVs, no.
Just EV for effort value. Independent values, which comes from breeding, they got rid of that because that will not make it easy for new players to get in, because it takes so much just to get perfect IVs and stuff. Like, if they want this game to competitive to be, you know, accessible to the masses, they had to get rid of
Okay.
Which so basically every Pokemon in here has default max IV. So all you got to do is just adjust the effort value, you know, to whatever meta you're trying to run.
Oh yeah, you can change the effort values. I actually think that's pretty cool.
Not Caleb. Yeah, okay. Maybe, I don't know. Damn, that weather ball is nasty, brah.
Dude.
Damn, that didn't last long. Oh, thunder! Bye bye, Pelipper.
Sammy, this look like something you gonna get into?
Nah.
I'm a fan though.
When I was younger,
Oh!
I used to love Pokemon, but that's because I didn't know no better. You know, when I started watching Digimon, I was like, yeah, this is the shit.
Angel got me. Game 1.
So, if Digimon had a game like this where I could play, I'd definitely.
Man, we down to our last ones though, man. That was tight.
Yeah.
Oh, Center were tanky. He took that shit like it was nothing.
Incineroar. Alright, you got me with the Incineroar, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a good battle though. I was like, if I would have KO'd your guy with that weather ball, I might have lost.
Okay.
This man.
Hold on.
That was Pokemon Champions right there, guys.
You asked if I play this?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna play Pokemon until maybe when. So maybe next year.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I won't rule it out. It's just I've never been a Pokemon kind of player. Not since the Game Boy. And that's a long time for me.
I mean, I will say this is a great game. It's a great game to get started because you can get your own Pokemon too. Like you could go to the ranch and you can like, you know, get the Pokemon with the tickets and whatnot. So like, you know,
I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to use your account.
That's crazy. that's absurd. Why go through all that trouble when you can just, you know, download the game? Well, I mean, Sammy won't be able to play this because he's a Nintendo hater right now.
Hold on. Remember you guys said it was going to mobile? So
yeah.
Not going to mobile no more?
No, it is, but you had to wait because it's not out right. You know, right now I'm mobile. A lot of people are suspecting that it's gonna come out in the next season, which is in I think June, right?
I mean that sounds about right with normal like mobile releases. Normally, if it's like a big game launch, they try to wait for summer.
So I mean, if that's the case, you know, you can load up, you know, the game in the summer, and who knows? Sammy might be a big fan. He might be covering some Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? He might be Pokemon trainer Namikaze. What?
Never know. Unless someone steals my name from now.
It's definitely a fun game. I mean, it is very competitive too. So like this game does scratch the competitive itch for me a little bit, you know. And also, I've been a Pokemon fan since the Red and Blue days, so.
I guess.
So is this what we're gonna be covering instead of Speedstorm, man?
That's crazy.
Hey man, there's a lot of Pokemon stuff going on, but hey, shoot, we and Angel gonna have to run it back again.
Hold on, let me ask one question. They got a Trico in this game?
Trico?
Yep.
I think so. Let me see.
Well, not Trico. They it looks like they're not releasing like the first evolutions or any pre-evolutions. It's all the finals.
Yeah. Okay. Which makes sense, you know.
But I don't think Trico's third evolution is in his game yet, if I'm not mistaken.
But they could eventually, because I know there's like the evil light, because there's like an item to where if you put it on a pre-evolved Pokemon, they have higher defense stats. So just
yeah, I mean they might. I mean, but I think they're focusing on the final evolutions first, just to get them out of the way, because that'll be an easier way to migrate everything.
Outside of Pikachu, they make an exception for Pikachu though, because there's Raichu in here, but no other free evolution.
Pikachu the flagship.
Yeah.
No Charmander. All right.
But
I guess
Let me get to the next topic.
Before we move on. So, Alien and Angel, you guys would recommend the game?
Yeah, I'd say it's free. There's, you know, try it out. If, like, let's say if you've never played a Pokemon game before, or you want to get into competitive, because this is basically VGC, Video Game Championships. If you want to get into competitive Pokemon where you're battling against other humans and not AI, this is the game for you. If you never played before, they have an option to where you can get Pokemon. Like, let's say they'll give you a free Pokemon team, and then you can start from there. And then, you know, every single day there's like a different roster of Pokemon that you can choose from to adopt. Or like Angel showed, you can go to Pokemon Home, and any Pokemon game, let's say you played Pokemon before, you want to get into VGC, you can transfer your Pokemon from any other Pokemon game, put them on this game, and then start battling people. So yeah, dude, the Sky definitely is fun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want me and Angel get into, you know, just like that, you know, just put your strategy up and then battling, you know. You climb as high as you can, man. Have fun with it. There's different music you can play with the battles. You can customize your character. I know Sammy commented. He said, "Why can you see Caleb's character? What about my character, Sammy? What do he look like?" But yeah, man. I think this definitely a game worth getting into, trying if you like, you know, strategy. It's kind of like, I'd say Pokemon. It's kind of like in a more advanced version of chess. But chess with more variables. It's like, you know, strategy. You got to think steps ahead, strategy, all that. But no, I'm having fun with it. But
Okay.
But yeah, that's Champions, man. I'd say. Oh. Definitely dub. What do y'all heard negative that we haven't addressed, or you think we should address, or just some concerns people have had? Or you think we covered it all?
Yeah, because I think you said something about the storage and whatnot. Wait, I did see something while I was away, and something about how you have to like buy storage. Is that true?
Yeah, you can. So basically the way the storage works, you get 30 slots. Whenever you get to a higher rank, you get 5 more until you hit Master Ball, and then it gives you 10 more. So you can get up to 50 free slots. But if you want 1,000, you have to like be a monthly member, and then you can have like
get this straight. So the slots are just places where you can leave your Pokemon, your extra Pokemon.
Yeah. So if you want to have,
that's ass, bro. And the reason it's ass is because we all know if you play Pokemon, your PC got like 1 million slots off the rip. So yeah, I think they just did that to make money. Because
they got to make money somewhere. Yeah, they definitely could have easily gave us, you know, the regular boxes.
I feel things you can make money off, like customization with your character and shit like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like knowing how Pokemon is and how if they plan on growing it, you're gonna end up needing way more spaces than the game gives you. So.
Yeah, what you'll have to do is, if you don't want to pay for space in Pokemon Champions, you'll have to cycle out Pokemon through home. So like, let's say, you know, your box is filling up. You might have to, you know, take some Pokemon out of Champions and send them back to Pokemon Sun and Moon to sit in, you know, the boxes that you actually have space. And basically, just whenever you want to recruit Pokemon, you just send them back. So, I mean, it's tedious, but, you know, if you got home, you flip and flop. But basically, you're paying for convenience for more boxes.
Pretty much.
But that's
pretty much. But I mean, but look at it this way. I mean, if you want to get a starter pack, it's $7, which is not, you know, mandatory, but it gives you 50. Is it 50 extra spots? I believe it's 50.
I think it'll be up to 90 or something, huh?
So it'll bring that box to 80. And I mean, yeah, I mean, there's only like 200 plus Pokemon in the game, so having 80 slots already for $7. I mean, you can pretty much cover a lot of the meta teams with the mini boxes. And then if you truthfully want to get, you know, more boxes, it's $5 a month or $50 for the whole year. If you truthfully want more, and then obviously rank up. You know, I mean, it's still $5. It's better than charging $50 for unlocked characters.
You're not gonna convince me this the wave.
but Nano, you are also not gonna convince me to say $5 is just as bad as spending $50 on 2 unlocked characters.
I think it's fair.
Are we not about to compare this to Speedstorm?
Bro, we can compare it to other games. It is, but like even over seasoning, they have a battle pass, but they have skins locked behind a $40 paywall. $40 skins. You know what I'm saying? Like
Speedstorm is of the worst ilk.
Yeah, I think this, like, obviously, if they have some mega stones locked behind the battle pass, I don't think that's the end of the world, because this is a free-to-play game. They give you a lot of mega stones.
Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with getting the battle
So hold on, my question is, what if you didn't unlock all the slots? What if you go up against someone that did unlock all the slots? Does that mean they have more Pokemon to use than you?
Nah, it just,
yeah, they would have more space.
Yeah, but
like, I mean, they have to still pick a certain amount of Pokemon.
Yeah, you still gonna have 6 mons on a roster. I mean, you'll have more variety to make different teams. But if you don't know how to fucking play the game, you can have a million boxes. You're not gonna fucking do good.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a skill-based game. You gotta know what Pokemon to use. You know, you gotta know your types. You gotta know your moves. You gotta know your stats. Like, that's a lot more to it than just, oh, he has all the Pokemon in the game, so he's gonna destroy me. No, because you could destroy them and not pay a dime. You know what I'm saying? Because you know your shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hey, that's Pokemon Champions. Like I said, it's only been out for a week. I'm having fun. You know, it's hot. You know, it's definitely try it out. But,
yeah,
you know,
I've been playing this shit all night when it first dropped. You know what I'm saying? Picking up moves. And now that I got my boxes, because I couldn't get my boxes, now I'm going to fill up my team. I'm going to see me make a Sun team right now. You're going to see me make a Sun team. I'm going to make
Okay, I didn't battle you. My Sun team is OP. I can actually help you with that. But I mean,
shit.
Oh, let's do a Sun team battle and let's really see. You know, I'll show you real quick what I got. You know, if you want.
We're gonna battle. Y'all can get to the next one.
We'll get to the next
subject or topic or whatever while we're battling. What's the next topic, anyways?
Marvel Rivals.
Oh damn, that's a kiddo topic too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's you know, a trailer new Black Cat. You know, from Spider-Man. You know, his love interest Black Cat. So
man, she was looking kind of thick, man.
Let's be real. This is a glorified Black Panther. Like, yes. So everyone that was a Black Panther main is now gonna be a Black Cat main.
Is that a bad thing?
Yes, because you got a Black Panther that can't even climb up walls, but Black Cat can.
I mean, Black Panther can still go crazy if you let him.
Yeah, but you can't even climb walls. Like,
hey,
they both cats and one can climb walls and one can't.
Though.
Yep, because she's broken. She's gonna be banned.
Talking about Black Panther.
No.
About him.
Nah, he average now because this one is called a
hot breath and spicy hot is crazy.
She is literally so strong that you have no other choice but to ban her. Otherwise,
she's OP right now.
Yeah,
I mean, she is a new character, so usually they make new characters pretty strong. So they'll probably balance her out. After a while, what makes her so strong?
Her kit just honestly, it doesn't seem on paper or when you first look at it, it don't look that strong until you start to realize all the things she can do over time, and you just like, hold on, man, you got way too much working for you. She has the ability, she has the ability to see the opponents on the map based on.
Foxy hot. There we go, Foxy.
Based on what do you call it?
Oh, that's smart.
The UAV. Then you got
damn,
the fact that you can use like strange portals. She has her own little character shop.
Oh shit.
Where she can get new abilities to use in the match.
I needs that because I'm
depending on the situation, what you might need. Like all of a sudden, oh, I might need a strange portal. Boop, there's a strange portal right there. It's kind of crazy.
Okay. Man. Whoa. I know, Caleb, I know you still play the game. What do you think of Black Cat?
She comes out this Friday, but I saw from the trailer, she looks like Black Panther but better.
Oh wait, she not out yet?
She comes out this Friday.
So how motherfuckers know she OP or not?
Cause they came out with a trailer.
Oh, so people, they just feel like she's going to be OP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gotta be automatic.
I mean,
oh, this what we doing, Angel?
Oh shit! You try to destroy my poor pal. Oh, you paralyzed me. It's crazy. Hey, Carlo, I beat him once, but now he's got the Sun Team. He's showing me the power of the Sun Team. It's a no bueno. It's a no bueno.
Oh Lord.
I want the sacrifice. I want the sacrifice. This is spicy. Get this sun out my way. Perfect. So I can do 100% thunder. Survive is crazy. Oh, but he's paralyzed. Let's go.
well, I guess, Mr. Sammy, I guess we keep going to the next topic, man.
These guys.
What's after Black Cat?
They too much into their Pokemons. It's actually Overwatch.
Okay, so it's that character.
Those are trailers, so y'all can skip the Overwatch Marvel Rivals, and then we'll circle back to it because some trailers we need to go over.
I could talk about. Okay, so.
Well, I guess you can talk about Overwatch.
Yeah, I fucked up, Carlo. I fucked up.
Yeah, so right now the character actually just came out today. I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know how potent she is, but I will say she looks pretty dope. I might try her out, but I was online and I've already been seeing people complaining about her ultimate being too strong, or it might be too strong. And apparently they're saying it does too much damage and it's way too fast for the amount of damage, because it's like a carpet bomb. So like she fires this little joy thing and it shoots like a carpet bomb across the floor.
But right like back to the fucking sunlight.
It's very hard to react. So, people saying they might have to do something about that. But all in all, I think she looks like a great character. I can't wait to try her when I hop on the game. I might play some tomorrow, actually. Her name's Serena, by the way. And you know, shout out to Overwatch. Hey, Overwatch is in a good spot right now.
Thunder in the
sun is crazy.
I mean, I can't really talk about that because I don't really know how Marvel Rivals is doing, honestly. I just know that right now. So I am happy about that.
Yeah.
Typhlosion.
We get
I guess the next thing we can talk about is the Mario Galaxy movie.
shit. Alright.
So, what did you guys think about the movie?
Wait, who all watched it? Why?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen that.
Alright, so Caleb, you don't want us to spoil it, right? Because me and Angel watched it.
Yeah, don't spoil it for me.
You can spoil it for me.
I can't do my boy Caleb like that. But pretty much, God damn it. So yeah, I saw the movie. The movie was actually, I thought it was good. I didn't think it was, I thought the first movie was slightly better.
Really?
Yes, not by a lot.
Was like more for kids or?
I think they're both great kids movies.
GG Angel.
GG's.
But
yeah, there go that.
Dang.
Go in the bag. Cause I knew if I let that run, you was gonna hit me with the charge shot with the bridge, bro.
I did prefer the first movie, but only by a little bit.
No, I mean shit. Even with my fuck up, I was able to still get you down to your last Pokemon.
Yeah, hey, you really good though. I ain't gonna lie, you actually good at the game.
And I'm a newbie, bro. I listen to Carlo. Carlo's the pro Pokemon player here. Aside from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all two know what y'all doing.
But yeah, I guess that can wrap up Pokemon. Like Angel, I guess off stream we be in the DMs, but you need some. I got a lot of Sun teams, bro. But I can give you some strategy.
No, definitely. All right, I didn't mean to cut y'all off. My bad. We're done with the Pokemon battling. We're good.
Yeah. A 1-for-1. We tied up, so we'll have to do the tiebreaker some other time. So hey.
Winner versus Toxic? Ooh.
Toxic, does he play Pokemon? No.
I have no idea.
I know he's a gamer, man.
You gonna have to hit Toxic in the DMs too, man.
For the 1v1s.
Then the Don's a Pokemon? Who said that?
That's crazy.
But nah, I thought the movie was good. They did have, I'm not gonna lie, it was cameo central for Nintendo characters. So if you have some decent knowledge about Nintendo characters, that's gonna be pretty, you're gonna enjoy that. Now they did something in the movie that isn't in the games, and I don't know if this movie is making it official or canon. And it's, obviously I'm not gonna spoil it, but Angel, you probably know, the stuff or the lore with Peach and Rosalina and whatnot.
Yeah, because if you play Mario Galaxy, that's when the lore, there's been some theories that Luigi is Rosalina's dad, because little storybook. So people have came up with all kinds of theories, but I'm guessing, so you're saying it covers some of that?
something like that. I mean, I didn't know about the Luigi being Rosalina's dad thing, but you know, they got some stuff going on in the movie that I wasn't expecting. So, you know, and because they did what they did, I wish the movie would have expounded more upon that, because it was a very important part of the movie, and I think they kind of glossed over a lot of things, especially at the end of the movie. I think. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, some people are saying, "Oh, is this bad? Is it bad or is it good?" You say it's not as. The first one is better, but this is good.
You gonna like the movie, bro. People.
Is it that? What are people hating on?
I don't know, bro.
Like I said, we're
the best movie. No, but you gonna enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what people's expectations are. It's Mario. It's supposed to be a kids movie. I don't know if people thought it was gonna be more adult centered. I've heard, because I haven't seen it, but some people are like, oh, you know, some people try to say it's bad. Some people are like, no, it was good, just kids and whatnot. Like, obviously, if you want to see some animation that's more adult themed, there's Invincible. You know, there's some anime. You know, I guess maybe you can compare to Sonic. Maybe in regards of like video game movies, maybe Sonic is winning. But I think at least from the first movie I saw, it was enjoyable, it was entertaining. So, you know, I would think this one would be, you know, an entertaining movie. But also you gotta think of the audience. Like, are they trying to more so geared towards kids, or geared towards entertain adults? So, you know, I think some adults kind of have to be a little bit realistic with their expectations on a Mario movie. It's rated what, E? Not E, but rated PG for a reason, and not PG-13. I don't know if people thought it was gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I
don't know. I have to watch the movie myself. I think it's just right now we're in an era with entertainment. It is a movie or a game. People are overly negative, kind of like SH on everything. But from what you're saying, it's a solid movie. You enjoyed the first one better, but it's still solid. But you just wish they would have maybe cleared up some things, I guess.
Yeah, I think there were a decent amount of things, or there was a decent amount of things that they should have expounded upon. And I'm not gonna lie, it's called the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but I'm gonna be honest, it had a mix of Galaxy, Odyssey, and
I felt like they were trying to switch it up.
It definitely had a lot going on, I'll say that.
I can see how.
I feel like the first movie was more paced better as well.
Oh, maybe them trying to fit too much in one movie.
Yeah, it
too
felt
many
like
concepts.
This one was trying to do a lot. But I will say, I think two things. One, Bowser Jr. He stole the
show.
He was the best character in the movie.
You mean Shadow Mario? For you who played Super Mario Sunshine, saying Shadow Mario thing with his paintbrush.
Shadow Mario. Yep. And
okay.
This wasn't confirmed, but based off of what I'm seeing, I definitely think they plan on having a Super Smash Brothers universe.
Oh, well, they showed Star Fox, and I didn't see the movie, but in the trailers, they showed Star Fox. So, hey, if he's in the movie, then it makes sense, because obviously Star Fox travels through the galaxy, you know, through outer space. So if this is Super Mario Galaxy, of course, hey, they might run into Star Fox. And then also, Odyssey, I can see why I've been involved, because I know in the Odyssey game, you go to space at the end. So, definitely space theme.
Yeah.
You know, I fucking love this movie though. Like, I love the little cameos. I'm trying not to say. I'm trying. My bad. I'm trying not to say too much, but because I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But like the pacing of the movie was crazy. You know, like I felt like, you know, I was like, damn, that I wanted more. You know, and that, not essentially in a bad way, but just like the way the movie flowed. It's like, man, like I want to see the next one already. You know what I'm saying? Like they got me hyped up to watch the next one. I think they did a phenomenal job. I mean, it's kind of hard to top the first one because the first one was so well executed of a movie, and you know, I don't expect them to do better, but to do just as good, you know, on a sequel, I think they hit it right off the park. And then that you know, end credit scene, not gonna say much, but I can't wait to see what they cook up in part 3 of the Super Mario world with that new introduction.
Okay, so Sonic still got competition. Let's go. I know they coming out with Sonic. Was the Sonic 4? So Mario's about to hit their 3rd movie. Okay. I know they was behind a little bit, but they trying to catch up.
Yeah.
No, facts. I mean, they shot down the Super Smash Brother movie thing. You know, one of the Nintendo people said they don't plan to make a Super Smash Brothers a movie or whatnot. But you know, they could just be saying that. You know,
That's what I think, bro.
Because ain't no way you added certain characters in this fucking movie to not make a Super Smash Brothers film. That's all I'm gonna. Actually, no, I can't say that because they showed it in the trailer. How are you gonna add Star Fox in this film and not think about making a fucking Super Smash Brothers movie? You got damn near the beginning roster already.
Here's the reason why. Because Sonic is in Smash Bros.
Well, I'm talking about the beginning roster though, like the very first Smash Brothers,
like 64. Yeah.
Yeah,
Smash
that one didn't have like no Sonic, no Snake. It had none of those people.
But even okay, and that's the thing that I heard people saying. I heard people saying, "Oh, this game got Sonic and like other third party characters that's not a part of the Nintendo world." Like, one, if they could get him in Smash, they could get him in that damn movie. And two, even if they don't have those characters in the movies to make a Smash Bros. Movie, you still got a million Nintendo characters. You don't need Sonic or characters that are in the game that are not Nintendo characters.
Yeah, they could have their, maybe it's not called Smash Bros. You know, I get it. They could have Star Fox, Link. You know, yeah, they definitely.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong, they already got Donkey Kong, Ganondorf.
Right. I mean, if they if they were to be able to get Sonic, I mean that's cool. But even if they don't get Sonic, you know, it's not like you can't make a Smash Brothers film with just your IP, because the original Smash Brothers was just your IP. So you can have your Captain Falcons, your Link, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, F-Zero. Okay, I'll ask one thing about this movie. It's Waluigi. Or is that a spoiler? I hope he's in.
Okay, so Waluigi is not in.
Ah, okay, fuck. See, Waluigi get the.
Hey, but you know what?
Tennis game. They gonna put him in every tennis game, but they can't put nothing else.
Look, Caleb, look.
But you know, he on Mario Kart. He's the main character in Mario Kart, but they can't put him in. You know,
they're making a third film, so you know maybe you know that in the third film he might pop up with fucking Wario. You know what? You never know.
Okay, maybe
that's true.
You complain about Waluigi. Luigi can't even get his man.
Daisy, hi, I'm Daisy.
You said he could never get his manhood. Is that what you said?
I said mansion.
His mansion? Shit.
When you watch the movie, I want you to look for a video that's showing all of the cameos, because I guarantee you there's gonna be cameos of characters that pass through the screen and you're not even gonna notice them. So they sneakily or intelligently put certain cameos on the screen, and you kind of had to be really paying attention to like knows some of the characters. And
Yeah.
I think it's funny how a lot of them aren't Super Smash Brothers. That's all I'm saying.
All right. You know, I might have to this weekend. I might have to go look. I think I've been to movies in a minute, so you know, I stay on the bootleg. I stay on the pirate. But you know, I think for a quality movie, certain things, you know, it's worth seeing. So,
Yeah, support the
I'll take some
movie,
time.
man. You know, make
Help
Smash Bros movie, man.
Yeah, help the box office number. You know, I gotta help the box office. But
Yeah,
I guess
it was a good movie. It was.
okay. I'm good to hear that. I'm good to hear that. If you say it's good, then it's probably good versus skeptic. But I guess since we are done Pokemon battling, Angel, I guess we could show off the trailers. Each one is like only a minute long. But yeah, the Black Cat reveal. I'm curious. Let's watch this together. Let's see what y'all think of the Black Cat gameplay. She actually seems kind of crazy, like fun.
Okay.
And they made her thick, bro. You know, they never beat in the Gunner game allegation.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you know, they gotta make some money on skins. They gotta, you know, so I feel like with her, this is gonna be their money maker.
This is gonna be his new main.
Well, hey, Black Panther skill finally gonna pay off. You know, some people like Luna Snow. I'll take a Black Cat.
That's funny, bro.
All right, there we go. All right, putting the trailer on now. Let me increase this volume a little bit.
Felicia's here to steal a win. Good fortune for me. Cat's claws. Me, ouch. Let's make a deal. Peekaboo. Hup. So stealthy.
She dashed back with her.
That's how we do it, Padua.
Eat your heart out, Strange.
We got Doctor Strange portal in the corner.
Deliciously dangerous.
I unleash the Shanti.
Now's the perfect time to strike.
That's what you said.
Yeah, she can open, go through walls. Using Doctor Strange ability.
You crossed fire!
She has the ability that can make characters fall out the sky, so she can ground them.
Good boy, Petey.
Apparently, like, she steals money, and the money that she steals gains her, like, ability to climb walls. Yeah, she gonna be a crazy dive. Yo, damn. I'm glad they didn't hold back. Man, what y'all think? What y'all think?
Looks
I think
sexy.
she looks hella dope, man.
Yeah,
Looks
she
so
definitely
dope.
looked fun to play.
Looks T.
But yeah, you know, I feel like we're rolling. So they worked on the bakery, but I feel like for Black Cat, you know, her front is fronting.
The front fronting is crazy.
But yeah, so yeah, that's the new character. That's the new character for Overwatch. But you know, not Overwatch, for Marvel Rivals, but you know, Overwatch got to compete. So they came out with their new character, which is Sierra. Which they definitely got some inspiration from Cammy from Street Fighter with her aesthetic. But then also mixed with a little bit of Kimberly hair. So like, okay.
We get it, girl. You got rockets. Anchor's out.
Yeah, she got the grapple. She can grapple forward and then jump out of combat. I tried her out a little bit earlier today. And she's, I guess it's finally out.
No disrespect. Take care now. Locking on.
Yeah, she's strong as hell, though. She drops like insta kill cluster rises for the ultimate.
Damn, not the black character being OP.
Hey, you know, Sojourn, he was OP.
Keep 'em
So hey,
coming,
all the
baby.
black women in Overwatch are strong with it.
Eyes on the sky.
It's woke, strong black women.
Have a good one.
Can't have that.
Bless your heart.
Overwatch is woke. Watch.
According to this is Overwatch season 2 of the new.
Always climb,
What's I forgot what
never fall.
like Overwatch, whatever. But this is basically season 2 of Overwatch 2. That they just call Overwatch now, but yeah. So this is the 6th character they released this year. So if you want to play Overwatch, Marvel Rob, the new play. Overall though, I think who you think looks more fun, like Sierra or Black Cat?
I think it really just depends on your play style, honestly. I think they both could be fun in the right hands.
Different. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a good time, trying out both of them.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I guess we get to our next topic, which is
going back to Hollywood now. This
Paramount.
It's been a long, a long quest for Paramount to conquer Warner Brothers, and recently, Paramount CEOs, the Ellisons, they got to secure the bag from the Saudis in order to clear this deal. So apparently they were able to secure $24 billion to help clear this deal. How you guys feel about that?
So basically the Saudis are trying to make their country like a more of a tourist friendly and more entertainment. So they've been investing a lot of money into like the entertainment industries, whether that's video games, whether that's sports stuff. So this seems like only thing is it's dangerous over there because the war in Iran, all that kind of stuff. But they still trying to make their money, because obviously you making money with oil, trying to make money through entertainment. So hey, if this means that they have more money to make some good movies or games or shows, I'm all for it. Paramount seems to be buying up everything. Honestly, here's the thing, it's not always a bad thing. Like, I look at UFC as an example. UFC was not approachable for a lot of people because of pay-per-view, and the fact that Paramount bought UFC, and now all you got to do is pay $9 for a subscription and you can watch events live, that events that used to be like $90, $60, you can just watch live for $9. That's a huge W. So I think honestly there could be.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, what's the negative? Yeah, give me the negative.
So I think usually when companies do moves like these or acquire a lot of properties like this, they tend to go up in price.
They start low to get you in, and they go up.
$9 per.
Yeah, even look at Planet.
Competing with Netflix and Disney Plus very soon.
Even Planet Fitness started off $9. Now they have 15. Like, even Planet Fitness went up in price.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's true.
Netflix
Crunchyroll
just announced that their price is going up again, bro. Like literally, a week ago, they just announced.
What happens when you get rid of Funimation?
That shit is like, bro, I'm literally paying like fucking damn near or around $20 for Netflix.
Oh my gosh.
Shit trash, bro. And the crazy, the
You okay?
It's
man,
different, but you'll love
and
it.
you know what's so crazy,
Nano
bro?
kissing his teeth? What?
People,
Rude boy, Nano?
people complain about Netflix, bro. And they be saying there ain't nothing to watch on Netflix. That's cap. Netflix got a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're into like anime and shit like that. They apparently anime is like
Probably one of the highest views.
Yeah, it's like one of the most popular things that's watched on Netflix. Bro, literally there was a statistic that said over half of Netflix's members watch anime on it.
Yeah, that's if they realize people are getting subscription and the watch time is going to Naruto or different animes, then they're gonna add more, or they're gonna make original. So if it's bringing in the money, so it makes sense. To be honest, Netflix has a lot of exclusive anime that's not on Disney Plus, that's not on Crunchyroll. So I see why. But and then on top of that, yeah, there's stuff to watch. It's just people, I don't know if they just ain't looking.
Yeah, bro. But I do think I do agree though, Caleb. It's not necessarily like I think some good could come out of it if they put the money in the right places. But I mean, we gonna have to see. It's probably gonna be a long time before we like see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess what do you think, Sammy? How you think? Well, what kind of move does it look like to you?
I don't know if this is a good thing at all because a couple months back they didn't have enough money where Warner Brothers was like, yeah, this is worth the deal. Then obviously, they ran back to the desert and the Kings out there was like, here you go. And then all of a sudden they had enough money and then, oh yeah, they have enough money to satisfy us now. It's worth the deal. Netflix pulls out and we don't really have a legitimate answer as to why they pulled out. We were just given like this odd reason that a deal just didn't work out for them anymore, but they were saying this was this deal made the most sense, but all of a sudden it didn't make no sense anymore. Like that was weird. So
Yeah.
who's to say if I'm not saying this is gonna happen per se, but I'm just giving an example. Who's to say Sony has to sell themselves and Amazon is like, you know what, we got the money to do it, and they want to go do it, and then all of a sudden Paramount's like, yo, we can go get Sony, and then Sony's like, well, you guys don't have enough to where the deal makes sense to us for us to sell to you guys, so we're just gonna sell to Amazon and let Amazon buy us out. And then they wait a month and then they get like 100 billion from the Saudis, so then they can clear the deal. Like, what are we doing at that point? Like, can anyone buy who they want without being disturbed by Saudi money?
Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of wild that Saudi is trying to buy up everything in the U.S. So I don't know. Honestly, this might be one of those like we gotta wait and see type things. See how it turns out.
Because like I said earlier, remember they had that investors call and they mentioned everything but the gaming division. So I don't know what that means for the games at Warner Brother Games, but it doesn't sound good to me.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We will see.
Time will tell. Oh,
Time will tell, y'all.
all right, what we got next? All right, so
Boys final season. Star Wars.
Okay, I will say one thing. The Boys season 1 starting off hot, and so this is the final season, so they better. So, but
this season
it's
5?
This season 5. So this literally there's already characters Gen V too. So Gen V and the Boys finally come together on this final season. You're seeing characters from both series, and it is going down. Nobody's safe. I'll say that. Any character you've grown an attachment to, they might not make it. So it is crazy. And from the comics, I know a little bit about the comics. So this isn't really a spoiler because the Boys Amazon Prime series is a little bit different. It doesn't follow it to a T. But I'm very curious to see how this ends. But yeah, it's already getting crazy. I guess just for a reference, in the comic books, Black Noir is a Homelander clone, and obviously in the Boys TV series, Black Noir is like a black man. So it's not exactly the same. So
yeah, some changes.
Yeah, they made some changes from the comics. Exactly. I'm very curious to
Okay.
see how this ends up. But so far it's fire. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I don't know. Invincible's cooking too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go on Amazon
Yep, it is
1 and
cooking.
2, I think to be honest, I think Invincible is slightly better than.
Me
Slight.
okay, so
You know what I'm saying?
When
I think
first-
I
when I first started watching The Boys and Invincible, because when they came out, they kind of came out around the same time.
yeah.
I was like, damn, these shits kind of like a tie to me. It's like they going back and forth. But I think as I started watching, as they kind of, rolled out like into later seasons, I think I started giving the edge to Invincible. Man, it was just too cold, bro.
Yeah, do you see that gun that dude had, bro? The nullifier. We got.
what?
Oh my god.
Caleb, bro, watch the season watch the episode that just came out, bro. Dude,
But-
bro,
yeah.
I think IGN gave this episode a 10, bro.
Really? Oh, I gotta get right.
Yes, bro. And they gave the last episode, I think, like an 8.
The last episode was like pure sci-fi. I liked it because they were like in space. It felt like Star Wars a little bit. And you had like the alien invasion, and you had the
Hold
dude
on,
in
I
the
know
ship.
we're not taking IGN seriously no more.
Yeah, but
Bro, I'm
IGN
just
gave it
saying,
a
like-
decent score. Like if they gave the last one an 8, and I thought it was a great episode, then that means this one must be crazy.
Yeah,
Even-
like usually I don't go off of IGN, but one thing I will say, man, is that like it's fucking it's IGN, like it's too good, bro. Like IGN's gonna have to say it's good, bro. So I'm not, I could trust their scores at least with Invincible.
Yo, okay.
What I won't trust in
Um,
Invincible is animation.
Okay,
Shit,
what it is, the
this
animation, hold
season
on.
been pretty
Hold on,
good.
it's good. We can talk about that because I'm tired of people
I'm
just
not gonna
hear
lie,
internet theory or Twitter.
I've seen some of the scenes and questions, and they
Oh my
legit
god!
slideshows.
Look,
You see
look.
the
No,
in questions, but if
Yes.
you watch it, you gonna be
what
like,
happened?
this shit fire.
I don't know if I can
Okay.
watch it after I've seen the slideshow.
No, no, nigga, no.
If
Bro,
you don't watch
bro,
Invincible,
I
It's
watched.
not a
I-
slideshow.
you're
No.
psyched, bro.
I stopped watching.
What are you
Tower of
talking
God
about,
because
man?
of the slideshows. You
What are
really
you talking
Invincible
about?
is way better than Tower.
It's not a
It's not-
slide. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I don't know.
I
About
don't know what Twitter post you saw, but it is not a slideshow. What it is no, it's not shaded, right? So the animation is good. It's just not shaded. Like, so if you compare the comics, which is a still image, versus a running animation where they got to do frame stuff, like obviously they can't do it detail for detail. This is the same for anime. Like you look at Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. You look at the manga and how good the manga looks versus the animation. It's obviously night and day because there's a difference between animation and still. There's more shading. Yes, shading can make it look better, but to say the animation is bad, like no, the animation is not bad. I think last season was good. Slideshow would be One Punch Man, right? So One Punch Man season 1 was
Punch
peak.
Man is
One
a
Punch Man
slideshow.
that's season 3 was a sideshow where you got people, they're not even animation, they're just like you take a side across the screen. Invincible, they're doing lots of animation, fight sequences, it's not just a slideshow. So that's just people, capping. They're purposely trying to make it look worse or bad than it is because maybe they don't like the art style. It's okay if you don't like the art style, you don't like the art style, but the animation, the animation is good. It's just people don't like the art style. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So
And I guarantee you, Sammy, when you watch Invincible, you gonna be like, wow, this shit is amazing.
yes. It's kind of like you know, obviously there's anime and that's like Japanese animation. This is like peak American anime.
Yep.
I'll say that. You know, American cartoon, whatever you want to call it, like Justice League, you know.
I think Invincible is one of the best, like, American animated shows we've got in time.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
And on top of that, they apparently there's like a game, a fighting game like Street. They got with Invincible.
There is a fighting game,
and apparently the beta is out. So not only is that they cooking with the show, they got a game coming, and you can play as like Bulletproof and Anatomy stuff. So yeah, it's
Invincible is so good. They made a whole game off of it, bro.
Yeah, that's how you know
the people that
the
made
game
Killer
is cooking.
Instinct made the game.
Yeah, Killer Instinct. Hey, yeah, so you know it's gonna be fire. Okay, so and yeah, they got finishers, so it's kind of like more that grungy, you know, finisher, you know, getting their spines ripped off. It's that brutality too. If you like that in the fighting game, you're gonna get that with Invincible.
Yeah, it's the game is kind of like Killer Instinct mixed with Marvel vs. Capcom, because you can like tag in teammates and stuff like that, and yeah, you got they have the long ass Killer Instinct combos. I did hear it's very casual friendly, so I heard a lot of the combos are very easy to perform. So I guess if they're trying to capture a lot of the like normie audience, then
well, yeah,
you know.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to, because I mean, the normie audience watch the show. You want to make money off for them to play the game. You can't make it too complicated. I mean, to be fair, even one of the most sweaty fighting games of all time, Street Fighter, made casual controls for the the normie to get like noobs into the game, and not it being such a like a high skill gap with like the inputs. So I mean, there's a lot of games that have been trying to cater toward more casual fans. So obviously the pros, they're gonna have their opinion. They're the pros, because in their mind, they thrive in things being hard, and then you mastering what's hard in order to get good. But if somebody can beat you with like a press of a button or easy combo, that's when they get upset or something like that. So I get why they'd be upset, but if it's fun and it gets the casual people in the game, I have no issue with it being more approachable. Because my thing with Street Fighter, like even me, like somebody who's just having to do like some of the little tilt combos, it can be hard on controller. You might have stick drift, or your Hadouken don't come out right, or your Shuriken, because instead of you doing zigzag, you did the wrong whatever. So I'm all for them making controls easier for people to come up with combos. But
yeah, man, I hope the game does successful, or at the very least profit for them, because it does look like a quality game, and it does look like they really studied the source material, and they really put a lot of good effort into it. So I wish the game much success.
Yo, I think one of the crazy things about Invincible that they showed it, they got some black Viltrumites. I saw, is that Chief Keef?
What the
Yo, it was they had a Viltrumite with dress. I will say one thing: Invincible and the boys definitely got some viruses in common. I'll say that without saying too much. I'll just keep it there. But but okay, quick question: who wins? Who wins in a fight? And I'm not talking. Okay, the Viltrumites versus the Saiyans, and I'm not talking about like Goku, but I'm talking about Planet Vegeta. You can include Bardock, but the Saiyans from Planet Vegeta.
I think the Saiyans win. I just think they're scaled too high.
I think the Viltrumites will win, and my thing is, I feel like the Saiyans have potential. But I feel like there's only been a handful of Saiyans that have reached that potential, like Goku, Broly, Vegeta. But I think a lot of the Saiyans are weak. That's why Frieza was able to destroy the planet and kill all the Saiyans in one go, sitting down on a chair. I don't think he'd do that with the Viltrumites. I feel like the Viltrumites would have pieced up Frieza, unlike the Saiyans. The
so
Saiyans.
funny.
Mhm.
It's funny that you asked that because I'm in this anime group on Facebook, and somebody literally asked that same question in the group. I think it was like a day ago, a day or two ago. But I was seeing a lot of people saying they think fans would end up winning.
I think a lot of people love Dragon Ball and they see the power that Goku and Vegeta has, but the Saiyans from Planet Vegeta, the average Saiyan was not that strong. The thing about the Saiyans, they get stronger with each defeat. Every time if they like get defeated and they survive, they get stronger. But like they have to survive. Like the fact that Planet Vegeta got taken out like that by the Frieza Force at that, nah, bro. And Frieza wasn't even in this strongest form. And the Viltrumites
still. Wasn't Frieza still like a planetary threat? Like, wasn't he still blowing up planets and stuff?
Yeah, and the Viltrumites have shown that they can destroy planets. You know, you had Omni-Man.
I mean, they do like genocide, but I don't think they like blow up planets though.
And the thing about the Saiyans is because they send babies to planets. It's not that the Saiyans are strong, it's just they're ape form. So when they're just in their normal form, they're not that strong. It's when they're in their ape, so when like Goku was a baby sent to Earth, it was his ape form that was supposed to, go batshit crazy, basically destroy the planet. But Goku, outside of his ape form, he wasn't like Viltrumite level strong.
Okay. I mean, it's not a hill that I'm willing to die on. I'm not no huge deep fan.
Here's what I think. I think, and you can agree to this, girl. Maybe just hear me out. I think when it comes to the strongest window, I think at the tippity top, the Saiyans are stronger at the top. But on average, as a collective, I think the Viltrumites are stronger than the Saiyans as a collective.
So you feel like the Saiyans are top heavy?
Yes.
Okay.
Goku and Broly are holding their weight. There's a reason why Goku asked, and whenever he gets a wish from Shenron, he don't wish for his daddy back or none of the other Saiyans, because it's like they would just be weak or evil. But yeah, I don't know. I just asking the question, what y'all think, man. Well, I'm Team Viltrumite, but
yeah, but that just goes to show how good Invincible is. I mean, you out here trying to compare power scale and shit.
I'm taking Kryptonians.
Oh, he said forget the Viltrumites and the Tom, man. All you gotta do, put them in the red sun and they over.
You say that's all you gotta do. You know how hard that is?
I ain't gonna lie,
you
Caleb.
making it sound like they just gonna sit there and take that shit.
Caleb, if after you see this next episode, man, you definitely gonna be a Thrag fan. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
CrashOut to me, his name sound like a CrashOut too. Thrag.
I ain't gonna lie,
CrashOut.
This dude cold, bro. Like he definitely showing some difference. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Oh, that's crazy because they was massacring them aliens. Oh wait, let me not say too much. But on the last episode, but I don't know what else they could do. But
yeah, man, watch this shit, bro. As soon as we finish the episode, watch that or as soon as we finish this podcast, watch it, bro.
Bet. I know one thing we can all agree.
Get spoiled.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I don't want to get spoiled because you open up Twitter, somebody gonna or YouTube, somebody gonna have it in the thumbnail because they want to attract views, so they gonna post the spoiler. So,
I guess Angel don't have it in his background.
Oh yeah, it's on my phone. My phone case.
Wait, what happened?
Angel watches. Wait, Angel, you watch Invincible?
No,
The Boys?
I haven't. I do watch The Boys. I have to watch this new season though. I haven't started the new season yet.
Oh, you gotta watch Invincible. If you like The Boys, you'll like Invincible.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. So I mean, I might as
If
well.
you like The Boys, you will like Invincible. And Sammy, I know you like so you definitely.
That don't even sound right. I don't like the boys.
Yeah, hey, you like The Boys? No, you talk Angel. Like The Boys, got it.
Crazy.
Ain't
It's
nothing wrong with
crazy.
liking The Boys, man.
Yeah, you know, saying
No.
why you gotta make everything sus? Damn.
I know.
No, speaking of new shit, I read that the it's been one thing I read, the Legend of Zelda movie is finished filming. So there's that. So that movie is slated for next year to come out. Then there's a Game of Thrones movie that's being filmed and has been confirmed, and it's gonna cover, for all your Game of Thrones fans, it's gonna cover Aegon's the first conquest. So that's gonna be the Game of Thrones movie.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire because it's gonna finally show, you know, the biggest dragon in the Game of Thrones history, Balerion the Dread. So, you know, and that's rumored.
Okay.
Yeah, that's supposedly the biggest dragon known in the Game of Thrones like lore. So to be able to see that and to see the first, you know, Targaryens, you know, take the Iron Throne, that's gonna be interesting to see too. You're gonna see all that.
Interesting.
That's gonna be very interesting.
Darth Maul.
Yo,
Okay.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. Okay, from the trailer, it looked lit, but I guess the
Yes,
show is out
sir.
now.
The
So-
animation is so good. Holy.
It's kind of like Star Wars, the Clone Wars, but you know, remember how they came back and they had like that last final season with Ahsoka,
it's actually
but better.
based
It
on
looks like
Clone
that, but
Wars.
better,
Because
but improved.
If you watch the Clone Wars, Darth Maul did make his return in Clone Wars, and so a lot of what I figured out is if you didn't watch enough of his appearances in Clone Wars, you were kind of like left with some gaps watching this series. So now I'm gonna have to go back and watch some Clone Wars with just his appearances.
It's worth it. It's worth it. All their scenes, him and his brothers, Savage Opress, lit. Telling you.
It's a good watch, and there's 2 episodes per week. So last week he came out, and you know, this Monday 2 more episodes came out. So, yep, it's gonna be interesting.
Bet.
Also, on the 19th, From season 4 is out, so make sure you watch that because season 5 is gonna be its last.
Who?
And
I definitely gotta watch that.
and based off of last season, you know, shit. There's some there's some answers we need answering on episode.
What are you
1.
talking about?
From.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, From is also a good show that me and Sammy highly recommend.
So what are you talking about? Apparently, you said Tomb Raider is delayed. What's the news with that? Tomb Raider delayed. Is that a
Tomb
movie or is it-
Raider's Legacy of Atlantis, the game has been delayed.
Wait, are you talking about that thing that they announced at the Game Awards when they showed like 2 games back to back for Tomb Raider?
No, it's like a completely different game. They were rebooting the franchise.
Yeah, that's one of them. One of them was a reboot, and then I think one was like I forgot what I just know that at the Game Awards they showed 2 Tomb Raider games.
Well, the reboot's getting delayed.
Man,
Yep. Speaking on delayed, Fable is getting a delay. So it's not coming out in
Really?
the summer no more. Yep.
every game
Oh,
just
it
automatically
delayed
assume
for
it's
the
getting
fall.
delayed.
I'm not sure when it got delayed to. I just heard the news that it got delayed as well.
damn, how does that make you feel, Sam?
Man, I've been waiting forever. I guess I can wait a little bit
Damn.
more. I do have Crimson
So you
Desert to
did-
play.
Hold on, but what if it comes out around when GTA comes out? Is that
Then
would that make
GTA is
you
cooked.
nervous? Dang, you think GTA's cooked?
Man, after I saw the developer stream for Fable, I'm like, man, I ain't worried when this game drops. I'm worried about the other games that drop.
Damn.
Yep, because this is they going back to the good stuff from the other Fable games. So if Fable 1 was a masterpiece and they're taking the best ideas out of 2 and 3 and adding on to like what they got right with Fable 1, then I don't see no wrongs with this game that they'll make.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe they delayed it because of some of the stuff I was talking about that I think they should have addressed. Like, I didn't mind the 30 frames, but if they can get 60, then I ain't complaining.
Okay. Nah, I agree with you, man. Listen, I'm assuming they're delaying it to make the game better, so I mean, they can't be too mad at that. Hopefully, they don't go crazy with the delays, because then you start getting.
Yeah. If they start doing GTA levels of delays, then I don't know, man.
But you know, still looking forward to the game.
And I guess in terms of another delay, possibly GTA 6. Because they
I already knew.
That shit was getting delayed.
I already knew. I said 2027.
Yeah,
the hackers are probably, and the hackers are like, give us the money or we leaking shit.
Anytime they say, oh, it's gonna be what's it called, fall holiday season, you know it's getting delayed. Talking about it's gonna come out during Christmas. No, it ain't. At the end of the year. Yeah, first of all, it was supposed to come out the beginning of 2020. And then they gonna say at the end of 2020. Yeah, it's getting delayed to 2020. And yeah, that's gonna be a PS. That's gonna be a PlayStation 6 game, Xbox, whatever the new console name is. That is gonna come out for those consoles. That's why they keep pushing it back, because they trying to push it back to the next generation. So they have something to sell, because they ain't got no games. So they gonna be like, all right, GTA 6. So yeah, bro, don't. There's people probably on. Oh my. Okay, I'm being very extreme right here. There's people probably on hospice, make a wish, waiting to play GTA 6. They ain't gonna make it. GTA 6 is today. Or maybe then again, I heard Rockstar, what they actually did on some of the Make a Wish people is that they actually let them play the game early. But for the public, that game is not available. So, yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, possible, but
it's possible, but is it probable? That's the new thing, man. Is it probable? Maybe not. Okay, what do y'all think? 2028? Does it come out in 2027, or they just 2020? What do you mean that?
I think it does not come out this year. That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean a hacker hacked it? What did they hack? So they hacked it, and
they hacked
every time.
Yeah.
So every time they get hacked, they gotta push it back a year. That's what it seemed like.
Well, they never confirmed that they were delaying it. People are speculating they might delay it now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I already thought
it is. Just get ready for the delay.
The hacking group look like very sensitive information, like contracts, voice acting contracts, all that stuff. Hang on.
They said if they don't pay them,
yeah,
they gonna release some important information in a couple days.
Yep.
What? That's crazy. You know,
and I think they're gonna show some. They're gonna leak stuff too.
Nah, they're dumb if they do that, because there was already a boy or a hacker that hacked GTA. The first GTA 6 hacker is actually in jail, or not jail, but yes, jail, a psych ward. Do y'all remember hearing about that? Like, they caught the hacker that hacked GTA and leaked it, and then he's actually got charged and is sitting in like a psych ward for life, or jail for life. So I mean, if there's a new hacker, they better be careful, because Rockstar does not play about them getting hacked. They will have you, because I mean, you got to think about the millions and billions.
So you can't
they're putting into it. I thought it was crazy. I'm like, how does a hacker, get more jail time than a murderer? But money talks, in a capitalist society. So if you're gonna cost a company, you know, billions of dollars, they gonna get you because they got lawyers. And
So
them
apparently
lawyers,
they had the corporate data, including Rockstar's marketing plans for GTA 6. They don't have the game source code, but they also had like contracts for like the voice acting and stuff like that too. So
Yep. Yeah, man.
and with all that,
Yeah, it's,
everybody's speculating there's gonna be another delay.
yeah, it says the hacker responsible for the massive 2022 Rockstar Games breach that leaked hours of footage from Grand Theft Auto 6 was sentenced in December 2023 to an indefinite secure hospital. And a UK judge that he must remain in a hospital for life until doctors determine he is no longer possesses a danger to the public. That is insane. You know what that really is? That when GTA 6 comes out, and it's probably been out for like 5 years, then they gonna let him. All right, you can't hack us no more. But
Possibly.
that's wild.
Yeah. In terms of I guess delays,
What we got?
you know, maybe, you know, Marathon has some extra legs.
Man, you love Marathon, man. You on the
Hey man,
you on the Marathon hate club,
I'm
bro.
not on the hate club. I'm covering this specifically because, you know, it's Bungie. Even though I don't play Destiny like Angel does, you know, Bungie has always been in, you know, my crosshairs ever since Halo. So anything Bungie news related is news for me, because if Bungie doesn't succeed here, we could very much well see Bungie going bye-bye.
Well, if you like Bungie, what do you think about Oni? Remember Oni? Yeah, if any game they should have remade, it should have been Oni.
Oni.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
It's
What
a
was
game
Oni?
where it's like that secret agent chick with purple hair, and it's like a fighting shooting game. And you be like fighting people, but then you also have a gun, and you have like special Oni. It was like one of Bungie's first games. That game, it was like on the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. That it came out before Halo. That's
Wait,
that's
no,
a
it says-
game.
It says Rockstar. Oh, Bungie made this, but I guess Rockstar published it.
That game, I would love to see that remade instead of Marathon. Because when I heard Marathon was an old Bungie game they were remaking, I'm like, yo, they can do fucking Oni. Like, what's going on? But
Yeah, you know they ain't making no damn single player games no more.
man, that would be the one. You want to talk about day one? I'm ought to get that day.
What
But-
they should have done was Destiny 3, and it's starting to look like that more and more because, you know, the player count has been plummeting each week by the thousands.
Man, my poor Destiny, man.
Bro, people speculated based on the analytics of how many players they've been losing per week, is that sometime by June there'll be like no players. Obviously,
We'll see.
I don't know how possible
Yes,
that
man.
be.
I still think Marathon will at least be here. At
I
least
think
this year.
I think
Yeah,
numbers
they
will be
doom and
very
gloom
similar
now,
to
though.
Destiny
They doom and
2.
gloom now, though.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying if you, so that's the thing I've been saying from the entire time. I'm like, bro, why would you put resources into something that no one asked for, just for you to
It's-
drop a game that's doing numbers like Destiny 2 right now, and you're not even supporting Destiny 2?
I don't think no
Why you could've
one
just supported
asked.
Destiny
Is
2 or
Destiny
just
2
drop
doing
Destiny
numbers,
3.
though?
No, it's like 3K right now.
What it is, Sammy, is a lot of companies are getting into their instead of making stuff new, they're getting into their bag. So like with Disney, instead of making new IPs that people don't have a connection to, they're making Toy Story 6. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of companies are just going back in time and for the nostalgia. So I think this was, you know, but there was a group of people who played Marathon and liked it and wanted to get a remake, and they're definitely appeasing to those fans. And also, this is an old IP of theirs versus them making a new. Like if Bungie came out with a new game that nobody has any connection, it might not sell that well because nobody knows it. It might not get a chance, but at least Bungie knows from a financial sense that the people who like Marathon in the past will get this one. Here's my thing. My whole issue or where the whole conversation about Marathon kind of rubs me the wrong way, because I just feel like who thought that this game was supposed to be the next Fortnite? I think this game was like a niche game for people enjoy it. It's a remake, just like how there's remakes, there's Spyro the Dragon remakes. To me, I just see this as a remake. I never thought the game was gonna have the biggest player base. I just thought, hey, this is a remake Bungie decided to make, but for some reason it's like the content blew it up and made it seem like this is the next big thing. I think it's just another game.
I don't know, man. I think
for a
what
specific
made
audience.
things worse recently is the fact that it's been confirmed this budget was over $200 million, and it's made back.
I did hear that.
Yeah, so it's already being claimed that it's a flop because based on its sales figures, at best it only made 50 million, and people are saying at best when you don't take into the fact that everywhere else that the game sold there's a cut, so you're not getting back 100% of that money. So
I mean, do they have microtransactions?
yes.
Well,
The problem is microtransactions ain't no one buying because the microtransactions in the game are ass.
How we know nobody's not buying them?
Because people
I feel
been
like-
talking about how ass they've been since the game dropped.
Who was people?
All the
How
content
ass
creators.
was it? So they've been saying what was ass?
The content, the battle pass. Listen, I've been watching people since day one play this game. I've been watching Astacross talk about the game. He don't even play it like that since the game dropped, but he'll still cover it. I've been watching Shroud talk about the game. And Shroud, when he jumps on a game and he thinks it's the next biggest thing.
Man,
what Shroud got?
Yeah, let him know that.
Hold on.
Shroud, I don't care either. That if people hold Shroud's opinion up it's
You know what?
oh, that
That's
was
the-
opinion ain't
I
nothing.
should
I
never
don't
mention his name.
Fucking ass
I should have never mentioned his name because I know Nano.
Sorry, that's where Sammy
Bro,
beginning.
Shroud was
Shroud said,
Shroud was literally talking
hell
shit
no.
about Arc Raiders just because he put 1 million hours in the game.
Shroud don't get. I don't care
Yeah,
what
but
he's
see-
talking
but
about.
you see what?
That's what I'm talking about. People just want to play
Shroud-
games. Said
John
he
was
wanted
talking
to
shit
play.
about Arc Raiders, but now his game's dying.
Right.
Crazy
I
word.
don't care.
I
dog.
don't know, man. Watson Ethos saying that Marathon is one of the best games they played in recent time, bro.
It's crazy because a lot of people are saying this is the best game ever, but then the player
It's
count
just
don't show
clout
that.
chasing. It's just clout chasing, trend chasing people who just want to play whatever is popular. Valorant's popular. Oh, I'll play Valorant. Now it's Fortnite. Oh, now it's Marathon. Now play the game that you not just off of that streamers, but they got a sponsor. You know what? These streamers will never look at the game because the moment that they stream a game and let's say their audience doesn't like it, they'll stop playing it, even if they really enjoy the game. It's all about views. And I would say it's really gotten crazy that games that people enjoy or that are good games, people are like, oh well, it's not popular, so I'm not gonna play, or it's failing. We can't just go off of popularity on everything, because there can be a game might not be quote unquote the streamer game or whatever, but it still has a healthy player base. I think Marathon.
I don't know if this game. I don't know if I would consider this game having a healthy player base if the player base can't even stabilize, and that's the only reason why everybody's calling this a flop now, because
Everybody
the game costing over 200 million, and it's probably going to cost close to 300 million based on marketing costs too, and you can only coop back 50 mil, and the player base ain't even going up, so that can't help you with sales. And the last time we talked about the sales. They made 1.2 million. They haven't mentioned sales since ever again.
Are you like just worried that if it doesn't sell well, it's going to make Bungie go down or something like that?
Bungie?
Yes. That's
also
your ass for them playing Destiny anyways.
Just because I don't play Destiny doesn't mean I don't care about what happens to Bungie.
Bungie gonna be fine.
Yo, listen, me and Kayla trying to, keep Angel spirits up, man. You out here. I don't know. It's not look.
Nah, I was the one that told Angel that he needs to go play Marathon if he wants to make sure Bungie stays alive.
Hey, that's a fact. Angel, you tripping. That's Destiny 3 out of here. Bungie gone.
That's on Bungie, bro.
Damn, that's your game, bro. Your Speedstorm's already out.
And you know how I knew it was bad? I knew it was bad when Astacross started talking about it, and I was just like, because he's the biggest guy in terms of content creation for Destiny. So when he made the switch and he was starting to cover the game, and then he started talking about, the game is good, like in terms of gameplay wise, because it kind of plays like Destiny, as though everyone's been saying. The problem is, like, when you don't have things in place to keep a player base, it's not gonna be good for the game's health. So like a lot of people are just starting to realize, hey, maybe just being a hardcore game isn't good enough for this game because it's making the game too niche, and the game's genre is already niche as. So you have an extraction shooter that's a niche genre in shooters, and then you're making it hardcore. So the one thing that made Tarkov very niche in terms of extraction shooters was that it was hardcore, and you're making this even more hardcore, and it's only geared towards the top of the top players. Like the end game content, the cryo archives, like that was only available to about 7% of the game's population.
Wait, is that something that they have to like make it to?
Mm-hmm. Only 7% of the game's population had access to the cryo. You know what that reminds me of? When Disney Speedstorm said, only 20 something percent of you guys finished the golden pass, and because of that, we're gonna start charging everyone for the golden pass.
Here's the thing about the golden pass. In order for you to complete it, you have to play the game. So they make the game a chore to play. People aren't gonna finish the golden pass because the game is just a chore and it's not fun. Like maybe instead of maybe they got to consider that. Maybe that's the reason why.
Yeah, but the difference with this game is people are actually playing it, but the fact that it's so hardcore is not forgiven. Only 7% of the game's player base was able to access the end game content.
Hey,
the content that they beg reviewers
stop being pussies and play.
Tell them to get good and quit being scrubs.
Play the game, bro.
Remember, this is the same end game content. They beg reviewers not to review their game till the end of March, so they can get a fair review.
Yeah, because the companies are definitely considering
that. I know said that content is actually good, bro. Now, just because niggas ain't as good and they getting fucked in the game and makes them stop playing, that don't mean the content ain't quality.
Yeah, the content could have been good, but like if you release without that content, like I don't give a damn. I'm still reviewing your game as is. Don't be begging me to hold off my reviews.
Damn.
Honestly, I just think the player
people shouldn't re-review shit like a certain IGN, man.
Hey man, IGN want to do re-reviews or hold off reviews to review shit. They could have held off their review for Crimson Desert. Now they out here looking stupid trying to re-review their review, talking about it's a 6 out of 10, and now because they've been covering the game ever since launch, people like, it's a 6 out of 10, but you got all this time to cover this game? And they've been catching so much flack. They're like, okay, we're gonna re-review this game, but Now it's like, bro, we're not taking you seriously anytime you gotta review anything. You're not credible. Every time you gotta review an Asian studio, you give them mediocre reviews. But you know, BioWare drops Dragon Age and it's a 9 out of 10. It's damn near a masterpiece. What are we talking about here?
I've never heard of them having to re-review something.
Exactly. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it almost sounds like homeboy that put out that review
was disingenuous.
Pretty much prematurely.
Yep. Maybe he should have waited for 100 hours into Crimson Desert like everybody else before he dropped his shit.
He's probably trying to rush the game, man. You know how
there ain't no rushing that game, bro. Don't matter how quick you try to rush the game.
But that's
bro, I already have about 40 hours in the game and I'm still in the fucking basic area.
Exactly, because the type of game it is, you know, people who are trying to review the game, it's very difficult and you're getting a lot of mixed signals because they're like, damn, I gotta get this review out. I gotta like speed through this and get through this, man.
And you know what? I know he didn't get nowhere because his ass probably stuck on that second boss too.
Probably, bro. Probably.
Or even the puzzle for 45 minutes. Yep, that's how we getting these guys.
Yeah, hey, maybe that's where the marathon players went. Said, no, the Crimson Desert came out. So they're like, all right, I'm gonna take a break.
And shit, I told you some shit like that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but that means once they done with Crimson, they'll be back on, you know, the multiplayer games they play.
I ain't gonna lie,
no, man.
Niggas
they ain't going back,
done
bro.
with Crimson Desert for like a year, bro.
Yeah. And even then, Arc Raiders is getting this big update on the 28th. So even if they somehow miraculously finish Crimson Desert by the end of this month, you think they're gonna go back once they find Arc Raiders got this big ass new arc that they gotta take on and a new map? Hell no.
So Sam, you not respecting the re-review?
Why would I respect the re-review?
Because
these guys,
he gonna actually play the game. He actually playing the game now.
Nah, man, because the damage is already done. You try to drop this game with mixed reviews to confuse the masses, so you know the game wouldn't get the buzz it was supposed to get, and it deserved the buzz that it was supposed to get. And because of that, now it could skew how people view whether this game should be up for Game of the Year. You know how bullshit that is? Yet the people are telling you it's Game of the Year worthy. But because of its rating now, I don't really see a game with low 80s being put up for Game of the Year.
Hey, man. The re-review's like Sammy.
I don't care for the re-review. That's all I gotta say. Like, I'm starting to see what Kayla was saying, like how they was doing these studios and stuff like that. And it's actually kind of bad because these guys are coming out, they're doing good shit, and you know we can't even give them their flowers. And then when we do rate them, we give them these mediocre scores when their games deserve more.
So Kayla, what do you think about re-reviews? Do you agree that people should be putting out re-reviews?
That sounds... I feel like it would make me lose my trust in your opinion if you got to re-review something. Cause that means why didn't you review it right the first time? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I just feel like you know, you just put out some BS first. Now I'm supposed to like, or take your second opinion. Maybe instead of rushing out opinions, you know, actually put some time in the game, you know, so and properly review it. So that's how I feel. But re-review. But on the other side, you could say that maybe they're like, all right, since it is such a big game, we weren't able to, or we had limited access. Now that we have full access, you know, we want to give it a better picture. But I guess my skepticism with that is like that leaves the door open for companies, if they get a bad review on a game, to pay somebody off to come out with a re-review of a good score. You know, I feel like a re-review just leaves companies with bad products to pay people off to review their game. So that's why I'm just like,
Okay. Nah, I agree with y'all though. I don't think journalists and people that review games should get used to re-reviewing games. I understand. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Well, I guess this is mainly for Sammy. Would you have felt better if the person that put out the review gave the caveat that they only had a limited of time to play the game, and because of that, they weren't able to experience the game to, you know.
If you're gonna come out and make that statement, don't even review the game then. Because what that tells me is that you can't even put out a fair review then if you didn't have enough time required to review the game. So what's the point of reviewing the game?
I mean,
that's like saying, oh, I'm gonna put out a review for this car, yet it's not even available in my country, so I never drove the car.
But IGN review all the big games though, so they were going to review. So
if that's the case, they should have took their time and accumulated the hours required to review the game. They were able to sit there and wait to review freaking Marathon, but you couldn't sit patiently through a playthrough and review Crimson Desert. Even when the devs came out and said, you know, minimum you probably need around 60 to 100 hours to properly review our game.
So let me ask you this though: do you think that Pearl Abyss gave them the game in a fashionable amount of time to where they could put that amount of time into the game before the embargo goes up or it goes away?
I don't think I can really put that on Pearl Abyss though. Like the game, everyone knew from jump that the game was massive based on the early review codes that they were given, like Black Hokage and whatnot. And a lot of people said the game was massive. So if you already knew as a reviewer, a review publication, knowing that the game was that massive, then you know, okay, for the good of our integrity, we should probably wait to put out our review. Because as Caleb always says, just because you first to the punch don't mean you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if we're first. Like, let Eurogamer be first. Their reviews are always asked. We can sit a week and then wait to drop our review, because at least we know our review is going to be the review everyone takes seriously because we're IGN. But that's the problem. You guys don't know that you're IGN and people will wait for your review. You have to rush out your review and your IGN. Make it make sense. And now you're sitting in this situation looking stupid, talking about re-reviews.
Yeah, man. Hey, I mean, I get what you're saying. I completely understand. It kind of makes it look like the first review wasn't legit if you had to review it.
Exactly.
Sounds like you know you like Crimson Desert. Stick up because you feel like there's some slander reviews going out.
I knew there was some slanderous reviews going out, and most of the slanderous reviews that were coming out were the same people that were trying to slander Arc Raiders.
Just remember, these are the people who say that, you know, Dark Souls or Elden Ring should have an easy difficulty. The Black Hokage shown that in some kind of thing that when it came to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, that the majority of the players played on easy mode, you know, Padawan difficulty.
I'm not surprised because remember when Crimson Desert first came out, who was the one that exposed a lot of these industry reviewers with Crimson Desert? Luke Stevens. And what did I say? Most of the time I don't really agree with him in terms of game reviews, but this time this one stuck with me. And why? Because he was exposing reviewers. He was like, bro, when I went down there and we was playing the game, a lot of these journalists couldn't get past the fucking first puzzle. Some of them took 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, excuse me?
This is why games got a lot of guides.
Took me 5 minutes to get past that puzzle. Then I'm hearing people are getting stuck on bosses for like a whole day.
Well, you got to think gaming is so popular. There's going to be a lot of low. And I don't even mean that as an insult, but you know, we all went to school. So we had our people who were in the honor roll, and then we had the people who got held back 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So you know, hey, they play. No, they watch the same stuff we watch. So sometimes, and I'm not talking about people with mental challenges. I'm talking about normal people with low IQ who just ain't that. You know, their dexterity stats are very low when it comes to gaming. So you know, if something's too hard, they're not gonna like it. People tend to like what they're good at, and you know, a lot of people are trash at certain things, and if they're trash at it, then they try to say, you know, it's bad because they're not good at it. But you know, it be like that sometimes.
That's true.
It's unfortunate because you know, these gaming journalists are very disingenuous when it comes to games, like quality games. So it's like when we get quality games, we don't know if they're quality because we have these mixed signals. Then when we're supposed to know if a game's trash, we don't know if a game's trash because they're giving it 10s out of 10.
Yeah, but that's
like
my thing is that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, instead of trying to go to somebody else to know if something's trash, experience yourself. Instead of trying to get somebody else's opinion in order to validate your purchase. Sometimes you just gotta go in blind, you know what I'm saying? and you know, sometimes you end up you buy a game or something and it's not that good, but sometimes, you know, you get a hidden gem or something, you know, so yeah. I like to go, because for instance, like movies, there's movies that are out that I didn't watch any a theme or something like that I was interested in, and ended up being, you know, one of my favorite movies. Then you look at the reviews, terrible. It just shows that people got different tastes, and you know, whatever. Like, you know, a lot of comedy movies. Like for an example, like, you know, Norbit. Y'all have seen Norbit, right?
Yep.
I like that movie. That movie is funny. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it too.
Eddie Murphy played like 3 different characters. It's a lot, you know, I'm gonna be honest, black people, and you know, but guess what? When it gets reviewed by Roger and Roper, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they gave it, or some of these movie reviews gave it a low score. They didn't get the humor because it's not their type of humor. But for a lot of other people, they really enjoyed it. You know, so it's like, you know, comedy. I'll just use Norbit as an example, but like comedy movies a lot of times get low scores because some people find it funny and other people who don't get that type of humor, they don't think it's funny. So you know what I'm saying, it's just like that. I'm not gonna let somebody else or their lack thereof, you know, influence whether I enjoy something. So with Crimson Desert, if you're having a good time with the game and it's one of the best games you play and you're having a great experience, you know, it shouldn't matter what you has to say about it.
Yep. I agree. I mean, I guess we go on to the next topic.
The last thing I'll say, yeah, it's just, this is part of the reason why it's like we can't really trust reviewers, because these are the same people that could, you know, make or break your run in terms of like what you're looking to do for the Game of the Year awards. Like we've seen a lot of games.
Long game.
Yeah.
You thinking of
we see a lot of games not even get nominated. We thought should get nominated. You know, we saw Space Marines 2 come out. It was probably the best multiplayer that year, and it was even nominated for multiplayer. I'm not saying it had to win, but it was even nominated. Crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it's just you know, game journalists have a say, they have a vote, and then you know what they say. Public vote is only like 10%, but then again, on the other hand, if you do the public vote, you know, a lot of people would just vote for will vote for like gacha games. So it's just, you know, it's hit or miss. You know, don't forget, the most popular game is Candy Crush. So many good mobile games, and yet the most popular game is where you just gotta match up, the colors of some candy balls. You know what I'm saying? This is if you go off the masses, the majority of the people literally are just playing Candy Crush, and that's their game. You know what I'm saying? I can't go off of other people's opinion. Some Candy Crush players trying to say a game is bad, it's too hard or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
But yeah, I guess the next thing we could talk about is a big racer that's supposed to come out next month in Forza Horizon 6. And there's been a lot of good praise for this game so far. A lot of people, funny enough, IGN, saying that this is a very good quality racer. I'm not surprised because the Horizon series has always been on their A game. But I did drop us a trailer that we can look at. It's only like 6 minutes long, and it just shows us.
He said it's only 16 minutes. He said it's only 16
6 minutes.
Only 6 minutes is crazy.
Y'all acting like you don't want to see some good
Forza. I think they be coming out with a $70 Forza game every year. I think the most egregious.
What up, people? It's Scotty Tyler on Base Arena.
I think the most egregious one is
the start of a brand new day here at Horizon Japan.
I guess that's all like
in your car, kicking back on the bullet train. Well, enjoy your day.
I couldn't pay full price for a game next year. Instead of making a bonus, just make upgrade the roster. And that's if y'all really upgrade the prediction.
No, they're not. It's EA. Come on now.
Yeah, check out for I'm on the Gran Turismo here, but Forza's been looking good. They come up with good games. And I think Horizon is more exploratory. It's I don't think it's their racing simulator.
No.
More their open world game.
Arcade game, yeah.
So, you got a big fan of Forza?
I grew up playing Forza, Gotham Racing, Gran Turismo, any racer really. But I grew up playing these kind of racers.
I don't like Sam is a big Forza fan. I'm more of a Gran Turismo guy. Gran Turismo. But it's similar and different in some ways. They got the snow racing. Yo, okay, yeah, the graphics. Look at the environment, the winter trees going by. The mountain in the background. Yeah, we come a long way in these races. You know what this looks like? It looks like Uncharted. But like a better guy.
I was gonna say SSX.
Oh, I can see that too. Well, like one of them cases. The stated art graphics. Oh, okay, I see it. Stuff up their game. That's the thing is that always default of the game is the games with the best graphics are like the racing games. And it's like, it'd be nice if some of these other games you did on the racing.
So, Sammy, I'm assuming you planning on getting this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing day one. That's why I'm like, shit, I'm trying to go through the desert, but that shit gonna take forever.
I mean, well, I don't know, like, when is this
伊藤
one
東子が
coming out?
井戸川宇宙センターからガチャシティラジオをライブでお届けしています。
Oh yeah, you
1 週
definitely
間にわたって盛り上げてきたけど、今日がいよいよ本
I
番。
mean, I'll be playing
ホ
both
ライ
at
ズ
the
ン
same
放
time,
送
but
衛星の打ち上
I'm
げだ
just
よ。
gonna have to split
サングラスをかけて
the stream in
一緒に
between
打
the
ち
two.
上げパーティーに参加してね。
This will be my new daily racer. And I even got Japanese radio. Bro, that's kind of crazy.
Cryogenic engine cooling initiated. Hydrogen igniter off. Weather condition optimal for launch.
anything that you're like looking forward
All
to
system
from
calibration checks completed. All
This
systems
one?
are go for launch.
Just the long drives on the mountainside. That's gonna be fun. The drifting, because I've already seen some videos of other people touching up on the drifting. And oh my god, the drifting looks amazing. Tired of seeing some of these IGN reviewers that came in.
As you guys can tell, Sammy hates her.
That is one, man, you can say that.
Horizon, it's your boy, Scotty Tyler, here at the festival site. What a day. We've seen wristbands, legends, rockets, and now a legend convoy headed for the festival. And leading the way,
Like I
the
said, I'm not
amazing
really into
2025
Forza
GRGT prototype. Oh my word, just look at that.
Don't worry, man, you can always check the stream. I'll be winning.
Everyone is going to the festival
Stream
tonight.
snipers up.
Legends made at Horizon.
Yeah, I know y'all online, but I even make the club. Stream smokers.
Oh man, then when gonna be your next business for a 2-hour stream? That's crazy.
Finally get to say it. Here it is. The
You know what's crazy too? You know what's crazy too? I was considering downloading Speedstorm earlier today. And then something came over me and I was like, what the fuck would I do that? And then when you guys was talking about all that shit earlier today, I was like, yup, good thing I didn't.
You know what's crazy? I actually ashamed of myself. I feel like I messed up my own principle if I play in Speedstorm. Cause I know before I play Speedstorm, I'm the type of dude that would be like, I never go that, you know, some of the stuff. But for some reason, I ended up getting suckered into that. Cause I always told myself I never spend this that on a game, blah blah blah.
I mean, sometimes sometimes you gonna do stuff that you probably wouldn't do usually, but sometimes you just gotta live and learn, man.
That was Forza Horizon 6, the gameplay preview trailer. I thought it was nice. And like I said, it'll be coming out next month, so we still have a good amount of time to get through whatever game you're trying to play now before this drops. But in terms of another Xbox game that is supposed to come out, we finally got news of State of Decay 3, and Undead Labs actually put out alpha signups. So if you want to test out the game early, you can now do that with the alpha signups. And then besides that, recently, someone found out that a couple of the Xbox backward compatible games that were delisted were relisted for like a short amount of time during the early morning of a day, and quickly went deactivated again or delisted. And people are now starting to speculate that the Xbox team is trying to bring back the Xbox compat revival. So for those of you who don't know, but the Xbox back compat is pretty much a list of games that Microsoft went through and was able to relist, and when they relisted these games, you were essentially able to run them on the newest console. So there was games like Soul Calibur 2 HD that you were able to run on the Series X because they made it backwards compatible. And then I want to say 3 years later after the program, they shut it down and said they weren't able to do any more games because of the cost and licensing of some of these older games, which is understandable. But now, because of the 25th anniversary, a lot of people are now speculating that they're going to bring this program back. So how do you guys feel about that?
Hey, if they're able to make some new games or some old games or bring some new life too, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm always about game preservation myself.
Same. That's exactly why I like getting my game.
Well, shit. Since you like getting your games physical now, you know, there was leaks of that PS6 and it might not even have a disc drive. How you feel about that?
I mean,
They're trying to go all digital.
if it doesn't have a disc drive, that would be extremely unfortunate. I would be sad, but it might not be the worst for me because, like I said, I plan on. So,
I plan on getting what?
I plan on getting a PC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
And I'm
next
joining the
investment.
master race.
Something.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm working towards that.
Yeah, like I love, you know, playing on my PlayStation, but with the way the prices is going right now,
Yeah, if they crazy, if they think I'm
get that.
$1,000 on the
Yep.
especially like Nintendo, right? At least even with like the PS5 and Xbox, you can stream from your console. Imagine if Nintendo tried to charge $1,000 for the Switch 3 and then you can't even stream on. You know what I'm saying?
You know they gonna do that, and they gonna give you that bootleg Discord again.
If they plan on, if they ever make the Switch $1,000, good luck with the sales. That shit.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, the PS4, I will say the PS4, you know, Ninjas, they dragged it a little bit. But I feel like I'm going to be on the 5 for like a decade. And I think if there's a gamer and they're on the 5 and they not getting the 6, I think they're justified. I think the power of the console or the Xbox Series X, I think is good enough. You know, it's 4K is good enough. 60 frames per second is good enough. You know, ray tracing is good enough. 30, whatever, 60. You know, anything past that is not necessary. You know, I don't think by having a PS5 or Xbox Series X, you're holding back gaming. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, all of these new consoles are agreed, but to be honest, they haven't came out yet. But, you know, we'll see when it comes out what the price, from what it's looking like, it ain't it ain't looking good.
So Sony's trying to do like 3 things with the next gen. They trying to do the handheld. They're trying to do a budget-friendly console, and then they trying to do like a pro console. So essentially, a lot of people are starting to realize they copying Xbox because they're trying to do like a Series S version for the PS6. They're trying to do a Series X version with the PS6, with it being like maybe like a pro model, and then doing a handheld. So how do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
Would you guys get an affordable PS6?
what's affordable? That depends on.
Like,
Yeah.
like what if it like they're trying to make a budget friendly PS6, so like a Series S.
I ain't doing that. Cause you still spend a lot of money for what? Watered down version, the actual one, and then they're gonna. No, I'm good.
Honestly, I plan on if everything goes right for at least within the next couple of years, I plan on. So I don't see myself getting a PS6. At least not at launch.
I mean, me personally, I never get the consoles at launch just because I try to wait like 3 years to see if I see news of a pro refresh coming out. Then I usually get the pro console, but yeah.
Let's say I do get my PC, I would still eventually want to get a PS6 because I know it's gonna have exclusives.
So you gonna get the budget-friendly version, or you gonna get the handheld?
I don't think I'm gonna get the handheld. I prefer like consoles, but you know, I'm not against. Like, I hope they do make handheld. I hope it does. I know a lot of people been like the PS Vita and stuff.
What about you, Caleb? Handheld, budget-friendly? No?
Or what? Here's the thing about handheld. I'm not. For some people, they got long trains on the subway and just. But for me, like, I like playing on a big TV screen. You know what I'm saying? Where am I gonna be? Oh, I'm at the library playing a handheld video game. Like, no, I'm not. Like, if I'm out in public, I'm not trying to play no game. I feel like playing games. So like, I like doing in my own like piece. In my own little space, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like just being out and I'm at freaking I'm down at the plaza, you know, on a Friday night with my Switch or with my handheld. Nah, I'm good. Easy way to get robbed.
Yeah, but they saying the PS6 Lite could cost like $350 to $550.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta look at the specs, man, because they could say that, and that shit basically a 5.
All I know is I'm done with the whole bootleg stuff, or I'm getting the bootleg version of the game and all that kind of stuff. No. Or the watered down version. No. Either give me the most powerful version, or I don't want it. Or the console, my bad. Give me the most powerful version of the console. Trying to do this.
Nano's saying they still the PS5 as a PS6.
Well, yeah, they would. The specs to be exactly the same, but it got a new frame and it's a handheld or some shit. Oh,
got me fucked.
But and then you'll have some Sony Defender. Well, what do you think? How do you think they're gonna get some super advanced specs into a handheld console? Why you? Because it's a PS5, just handheld. Like yeah, they do that kind of stuff. It'd be the same thing. They just put a different package on it.
Yo,
so
I'd be pissed.
Impressed.
I'd be pissed. You be seeing that the PS6 body, and then when you open up the PS6, it's a PS5.
Hell no.
That's diabolical.
Shit, crazy.
Oh yeah, well, I remember when the people trying to get somebody opened a box and it literally was a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 2 in a box. And hey, PS5, 3 plus 2 is 5. They were being diabolical with it.
Oh my god.
So you said they're gonna put 2 PS3s in the box?
Oh yeah, bro. PS6, man.
They gonna take that bitch together.
Oh man.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a PS3 fat and a PS3 slim.
Yeah, exactly. Can't do that, bro.
Oh my god. On the bright side, it could be a PS2 and a PS4, or it could be a PS1 and a PS5. I mean, it's not too bad.
Niggas gonna want their PS.
They said that it's gonna be a PS6 Lite, a PS6, and a PS6 handheld. So I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds like a load of bullshit.
Damn, Angel. Why you say that?
I don't know.
Because that's what it sounds like.
Fucking PlayStation 7. What do you expect?
Sony's never been for the consumer. The only thing Sony has done things that people see as being consumer friendly is because they were forced to, because of the competition. Whenever they get a chance, they try to look for their pocket.
Yeah, but I mean, Xbox did it first when they came out with the two hardware SKUs. Now PlayStation wants to do a budget-friendly SKU. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. But I mean, I don't like them calling it a PS6 Lite. That don't sound right. Because I remember on the iPod days, you know, apps were called Lite, and it wasn't a full app.
Do you want a budget-friendly Switch?
Okay, that's different. That's a Switch.
Like I said, I don't know. I look at like YouTube videos and they show like the comparison Switch versus the PS5 versus the Xbox, and or the Xbox Series X versus the Xbox Series S. And I know one thing: if I'm gonna be spending something over $100, I'm not trying to get the cheap version of it. I mean, if you're already paying $300, you might as well pay $500. At that point.
Yeah, but it also depends on like the gamer too. Like my girlfriend has a Series S, but that's because she don't really care for like gaming like that too crazy. So it makes no sense having two Series X's and she ain't really gonna be gaming like that.
I mean, but most of the people that's gonna get it though are gonna be for that game, I'm assuming.
What, the PS6 Lite?
Yes. No.
What?
I'm talking about that's gonna try to like get.
See, what's gonna happen now is people aren't gonna know which console to get their kids when it launches.
Yep.
People are gonna be upset when they get the wrong console.
Yep.
Is the Lite the new Pro mode? The new Pro console, son? No, that shit's ass.
Yeah, man.
And then they're gonna try to return the console to get the kid proper one, but it's gonna be sold out. So people are gonna be stuck with the Lite version. And you know what too? People are gonna scalp the Pro console, and then there's nothing gonna be left but the Lite console. So then everybody's gonna have to buy the Lite consoles.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, we ain't got no Xbox Series X's, and we got only Series S's. And yeah, the Series S ain't got that much hardware space, and the graphics and the ray tracing ain't as good. But hey, you're still giving us
no
money.
disk drive either.
Yeah, no thank you.
Damn. Well, the guys don't seem overly joyed about this, you know, SKU news for the PlayStation 6. Not even a handheld, which is surprising because you guys got the Switch handheld. But I guess y'all saying you're done with handhelds. But the last topic we have here is still some PlayStation news. So I'm not sure if you guys heard about this recently the other day, but there was this new patent or something like that for PlayStation AI.
Man, yeah, we've been kind of speculating on that. They've been working on AI. I mean, they've talked about AI to help people.
Wait, hold on. Did we talk about this before in some type of capacity?
Yeah, we did, bro.
Nope.
Yeah, how the new consoles are going to be utilizing AI? Because I mean, they already got it where AI going to be playing in games.
Nope.
Is this like different than what we were talking about?
What's this?
So this is like something where it'll take your picture and then it'll put you in it'll put you in the games, and it'll like kind of utilize you in like PlayStation games in the future.
Oh, so like you'll be like NPC in Spider-Man 4, and they'll use your face, and you'll make
Something like that, yeah.
So instead of it generating, so it'll be using you as one of the models that it uses to generate some of its players.
Something like that, essentially, yeah. So they're saying that. I'm trying to find the article because it's been a while now. But a lot of people are kind of upset about this because they're like, oh, I don't want them to use my likeness and all that other stuff.
Who else is gonna use their likeness? And most people are unknown. People think they're more important than they are. What, you gonna use my likeness for the video game? Okay, Dale. But I mean, I get it, maybe privacy, whatever. But here's the thing: whenever people get into the privacy conversation, I'm like, you have a phone.
Here, it's called the player base program to scan players with the PlayStation games.
It's a program you have to sign up for.
I guess you can sign up for it. I'm gonna send the article to Angel so we can pull it up.
People acting brand new. I mean, people. Here's the thing: if people want to sign up for it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's no wrong with that. You know, maybe for them, it'll bring them joy to see them in like one of their favorite games and stuff, or somebody like them. You know. But that's interesting. Here's the thing about AI, right? Like AI, you know, it's open source. It pulls from something. Like when they do these, like what are called AI generations, it's pulling from some kind of source pool, whether that's images on Google, on the internet, or wherever. So I mean, I feel like when it comes to gaming, if they're really going to do some generative AI for like NPCs or characters, whatever, it has to pull from somewhere. So if people want to volunteer to be a model or use their likeness, hey, more power to them, man. hey, maybe one of these days we'll see Nano in the game, you know? He'll give us likeness. He'll be one of the,
Man, I ain't giving my likeness.
That's crazy. Angel, did you get the article?
Yeah.
That man Angel sound dead as fuck. He sound like he's 6 feet under.
It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I gotta wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Take for these girls to go to school.
Yeah, we gotta think East Coast.
That's right.
So wrap it up.
The last one.
Yeah.
Sammy said, "No, we gonna talk about marathon for an hour and a half."
More like we was talking about Speedstorm for like a good hour.
Yeah, because that's our last time talking about. We have to go in, man. Talk about.
You hear this shit, Nano?
I don't know, man. Hey, Sammy, how much you want to bet we talk about Speedstorm
next week?
I mean, what's there to talk about? It'd just be like, oh, Speedstorm did another terrible shot.
That's what I would want to know too.
I mean, what else is there to talk about Speedstorm related?
Y'all say that now, and then I see the topics, I'm like, oh.
It's just endless, terrible, you know. Oh,
I mean, we're gonna cover the final, so I'm sure we're gonna cover that.
Yeah,
I mean,
we will cover the final.
Are you fine with covering like divisions still?
Yes, but divisions is on hold because Speedstorm is broken. You know what I'm saying? Like the players that are in the finals can't even play the game.
That sounds like it's been done on purpose.
Like, didn't Wolf say something about the finals?
Is it fixed in the or is it finally fixed on there?
And then you got the duos tournament that's happening. So you know we still wanna.
We'll cover the community stuff, but like I said, man, I ain't.
But the end game stuff, just like the game law fuckery.
Yeah, I don't care, bro.
Yes.
We'll cover the community stuff. I mean, that's one of the reasons we started, because we were covering the stuff that, you know, they weren't covering, the community held tournaments and competitions. We wanted to bring some light on it. So yeah, we'll always cover that. But as far as like, oh, I'm excited for Speedstorm. Speedstorm releasing this character and he's gonna be $87. Like, you know, I don't care about that.
$87 is diabolical.
I'm just like, hey, you might as well.
What's at this point? $50 too?
Yeah, bro. They're getting excited to get scammed, bro. No, I'm good on that, bro.
All right, let's wrap this up. So apparently, the article says, well, if you ever wanted your likeness to appear as an official asset in a PlayStation game, you now have the chance. Sony has announced a new scheme called the Player Base, where you can have yourself scanned and placed into a PS5 title. To start off, one fan will be selected to appear as a character in Gran Turismo 7. The likeness will be used for a limited time as a character portrait, and they'll also get to design a permanent car decal. The winner will be invited to a studio in Los Angeles to have themselves scanned and design the livery, with the applicants being accepted through the link. The link through the article. PlayStation will select a handful of applicants for video interviews to learn more about them and their connection to the brand, and then the winner will be chosen based on that. The player base starts with Gran Turismo 7, but Sony says it wants to expand the scheme to more PlayStation Studio titles in the future. The player base is our way of saying thank you to the players who make PlayStation what it is today, said Vice President of Global Marketing Isabel Tomatis. We can't wait to meet the fans who will step forward into the world of PlayStation in a whole new way. Of course, sports games over the years have allowed you to scan your likeness into the likes of NBA 2K or WWE 2K for years now through smartphone apps. What the player base is doing, however, seems to be a far more professional approach where your likeness will be more accurately placed into a first-party release. What do you make of this program, and what PS5 title would you want your face inserted into? Tell us in the comments below.
Okay, that sounds a little bit better. I was afraid, because here's the thing, I would think the negative thing would be like, I don't know, if they came out with a Wolfenstein 2026 or like a Doom game, and then you put your likeness in the game just for you to be somebody that they doing finishers on or killing. That I wouldn't want my likeness to be in the game.
Some motherfuckers will like that shit. Like, you crushing my skull?
Yeah,
I start up GTA 6 and I find Nano.
Yeah,
like, oh,
and then you wanted the drive-by victims, and then they Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. Like, no, I'm good. But if it's,
they got you committing the crime, and they got
you using your think like
Could you imagine Nano's out there committing the crime, and then they're like, "Oh, we need you to kill Nano." It's like,
we need.
Damn.
Yeah, it's Wolf, and you're the villain, and Wolverine's coming to get your ass. Like, all right.
Or what if they got Caleb in the game doing some gay shit? Like,
hell no, bro.
Like,
Yeah. No, hell no. Hell no. So exactly. So you better specify how you're using my likeness. Oh, Gran Turismo, I'm gonna be a race car driver. Bet. Don't even put me on no other goofiness.
What if it's Crash Test Dummy?
Crash Test Dummy. No.
Yeah, you gotta be able to sign off on some extra shit. It's like, I'm giving you likeness, but
No, they got you like Mario. Yeah, to a only certain degree. They got you called Mario 64, and they got your face, and you can just pull on it all kinds of different ways and stuff. No, I'm good. This is the human body.
Man. How about you, Nano? How you feel about that?
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm on that.
You don't want to be in the player base?
No, on that.
Yeah, what the fuck
about-
that bullshit?
I was just about to ask Angel.
The fuck is that bullshit?
Damn.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
No, hey, they can put Angel, cause whenever you like have, I don't know, like a WWE game or like some game where you gotta like create your own player, and then sometimes they have like some player presets. And imagine one of the character creation presets is like OneWing Angel.
That'd be crazy work.
Cause like some people, they don't like creating their own character. They don't really spend no time. They just select whatever the default, character is.
I
So,
can see
like,
that being a thing though, in like certain games in the future. It's like the base model driver in Gran Turismo now will be some random dude that
who won the competition?
Yeah.
I mean,
Now
it's kind of
everyone's
cool
driving
though.
as this guy.
kind of cool, but like I said, you have to make sure.
Yeah, gotta make sure you read the fine print. Make sure you know they're not using you for ridiculous acts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's all the topics for tonight's episode.
No, you know, it'd be hella jacked up real quick if it was like Resident Evil 10 and you wanted to. And Leon is coming after your ass, about to shoot you in the head, bro. Hell, like what? You got the T virus or something? No.
Oh man.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. It is my birthday, and the only reason why I just know this is because I went to the Pokemon Center in Pokemon ZA because I'm trying to get Floette because I wanted to run the Floette team, and I went to go heal my Pokemon and it says, "Oh, happy birthday!" I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, sounds like Angel don't got to work no more.
No, I definitely got to work. I definitely got to wake up. But it's my birthday.
Quick intro. You what you say?
Oh, yeah.
Level 35? Level 33?
I'm level 35 now. Oh my god. Oh shit. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Well, yep, it is my birthday officially. 35 years old.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Same, different.
I mean, same shit, different day, you know.
Damn, Roger, that's how you feel?
You got
Roger.
What happened?
How you gonna celebrate? How you gonna
Roger
celebrate?
said, Speedstorm is slowly going to die. I'm tired of the new.
I know, you know.
Diamond Pass not getting the same characters anymore. Plus, they're making you pay $49 for the mid-season races right now, and it's ridiculous. If you don't stop putting characters back into Diamond, slowly gonna die, and I'll just play Sonic Racing.
Yo.
I think what I would do is yeah, no. Game Loft, if you want to be nice, if you want to be nice to me, fix everything.
We gave him more than enough excuses and chances and you know all kinds of stuff, benefit of doubts, bro. You just know we can't do that no more.
It's a fact. It's a fact. I haven't bought a golden pass since the season before Cars. I haven't really bought festive passes. I mean, I did get the mid seasons, but other than that, I mean, I didn't really put no money into this, you know, than what I already had. And I was still able to do the cars, but that's only because of 41 type deal. But other than that, no, I'm done with this game. I don't even want to play Reigns. Like my drive has diminished, and the only way that my drive would come back is if GameLoft fixes every fuck up they did, and I'm talking about every single one of them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the only way your drive come back is Giselle, but never mind.
There's a reason she left the game. Yeah, she left.
Right.
She left the game a long time ago.
If they fix their wrongs and she comes back, the game's back. The game's alive.
Man, just y'all know. She probably don't even fucking know Disney exists anymore.
Giselle, let me DJ for you. Are you what?
She probably didn't forgot y'all. She said, who
No. Who's Poppy again? Oh, Giselle.
Oh, my feelings.
Knife right down my heart, bro. Damn.
Man.
Caleb gonna have a song for her.
She'll be like, didn't I beat you in a raid? Oh, I remember you. I smoked you. I remember that username.
That's crazy. She's gonna be talking about that about Sammy. Say, oh, I remember that name.
Definitely not. I don't even know a woman named Giselle. That race.
I just know she was the best female player in this game, and I stand on that.
I don't know, man. She got a race reach. I still want that 1v1 between them.
Oh yeah, that's Sammy's crush. He like him some reach.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. You may go get this bad Sammy in trouble, but that's a fact because he loves his reach, man.
Listen,
Team Canada got to stay,
man.
Hey, that's his Halo reach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you did there. That wordplay right there. See, damn, Sammy, you can't deny that, bro.
That's hilarious.
You can't deny that, man.
Reach made me believe we was gonna smoke Brazil. Oh, not nice. We got them. I'm like, yeah. Reach must know something I don't know about. All right. Going there, we getting our ass beat. I'm like, the fuck? And then Reach real solid. I'm like, what's going on?
Toma. But
Reach
yeah, I
was crashing out
mean,
low-key. Oh, I can't even ram them. They ramming me. I can't ram
that's
them.
crazy. That is crazy. Before we close, before we close, I mean, I guess I can do it with the closure, but yo, if y'all don't know, I did make new profiles for my DJ side of things, and I'm still One Winged Angel for streaming stuff and video game stuff, but I'm also learning a new skill, aka DJing, and my name is DJ Papi Perreo, which Perreo is a dance that we do for the reggaeton genre. So that's what I'm gonna try to specialize in first, because every DJ video I seen, they said if you're learning how to DJ, master one genre first, and then the rest will follow. So I mean, I'm gonna try to master the reggaeton genre, but I also been doing little things with hip hop here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did a Shake It to the Max to Work It. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I'll put it up in there so you guys can hear it real quick. I don't know if I can hear. Oh yeah, I can hear it.
And if you hear this and then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. 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 Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive is why I need. It's your primitive is why I need. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive is why I need. It's your primitive is why I need.
That was Shake It to the Max with the Work It, and then my
This
latest
is what
video,
happens when you have kids, and now
I
I'm
did,
worth playing everything.
21 Savage to 6 foot, because I did this I did the 6'7" thing basically. So I did a 6'7" transition to 6'7" foot. And you'll see how I execute that right there. I put it basically in a loop.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Hey, shout out to Angel on his streaming journey.
Hey, you've always had the DJ vibes, man. Good to see you, what's it called, pursuing this, man.
I know it's something that I always wanted to do, or just never really pursued it, but I also didn't have the funds to pursue it because this shit is expensive. To start learning, but
see all that money, see, so you could have put on.
This is what happens when you have kids, and now
that's a fact. Well, I mean, I'm doing it now. Hey, better late than never. So I'm doing it now. So, that is my page, guys. If you want to follow it, that is the page. He did it. Yeah, I did, Abby. I did it. I had to. I was like, you know what? Let me do a 6'7" thing real quick, and it came out nice. So I'm probably gonna do more videos tomorrow, and I've been heavily focused on this. I've been more consistent on this than my streaming, and I know for a fact I have been, because I haven't streamed in a minute. This is probably the first time I streamed in a while. So yeah, there's that. But it's not because I don't want to. It's just one, Speedstorm, fell out of love with that. That was my main game. So trying to find a new area for that part, of the content creation world. And then, I've been having fun with this. So this is my new love right now. So, that's why I've been more focused on this than anything else. And I can always stream too. So that's why, if you guys you know, haven't followed my TikTok, follow my TikTok. All I need is 50 followers to go live. I'm at 47 right now. So, you know, an extra 3, I'll be able to go live and be able to, you know, try to grow in the algorithm of TikTok with the live streams. And other than that, you guys can go ahead and close it. I'm going to enjoy my birthday.
Yeah, enjoy it, man.
Well, hey,
Yes,
man. My finishing statements is that, I don't know.
My closing statement is, I don't know. Shit.
Man, fuck Speedstorm. That's my closing statement.
Damn, that's a fact. Game off, you done ruined everything. You got Nano stuck for words, Game Loft. That's how you know you fucked up.
Well, no, I'm not giving up my likeness to PlayStation base or whatever it's called. Just cause.
You said The Last of Us Remaster PS6 edition?
What?
What?
I did not say that. That's crazy. I said I'm not giving myself up to the player base. That doesn't even sound right, but
I give myself away so you. Okay, my last statements, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to run it back on my psychic team one of these days on Angel. But no, Pokemon, we did miss one thing. You know, there was a 700,000 player. You know, we talk about player counts. Yeah, Pokemon had 700,000 people participate in the first championship, and you know, it was dope.
Oh, like the first competition thing that they were doing?
Yeah.
700,000? That's not bad at all, bro. That's not bad at all, bro. That's a big ass player base, bro. That's crazy.
So, you know, it's been fun. So, you know, I'm gonna be playing some other stuff. But yeah, Speedstorm and the Speedstorm has ran out of speed, man. The Speed Force, you know, I don't know what happened, you know, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless too, but it's some good stuff out there.
I will say from my last thoughts is that I don't know when I'm gonna stream again until I get better, but expect the next, you know, interview from the Sammy files to drop.
Oh, the Sammy files are releasing.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, next Friday though. Next Friday.
Not this Friday?
Not this Friday. I just don't feel too good.
I got you.
Next Friday.
Yeah, keep releasing them Sammy files, yo.
Yeah, guess what team is up?
That's what we voted for you for. We voted for Sammy to get them files, man.
Yep.
You better deliver.
My fellow Americans, I will not fail you.
Yeah, Sammy, don't take us into don't get us in the war, man.
Nah, I don't want none of y'all drafted. I don't want none of y'all drafted. I need y'all.
All right.
We gonna make USA great again under Sammy's watch.
We gonna make Speedstorm great again.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We'll even beat Maxie this time.
Hey, I'll beat him in a race. You know, I ain't mad.
Yeah, but that's all I gotta say. I guess Angel could finish it up.
All right, y'all. A great podcast as always. A lot of juicy topics, a lot of news that we uncovered. Fuck Speedstorm, fuck Gameloft. Y'all can. I hope y'all lose y'all lawsuit. That's all I'm saying. And I hope somebody buys y'all. That's all I'm saying. You know. I never wish bad on anybody, but shit, Gameloft, y'all deserve it. And or Revinti or Vanity or whatever your mother company is that's getting sued, yeah, I hope you lose. Other than that, yo, I'm gonna enjoy my birthday, yo. It is my birthday. I'm not gonna do a birthday stream today. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I just do on Friday because I'm off Friday. So I'll probably do a birthday stream Friday. And And I don't know what the fuck I'll do. Maybe I'll do a greatest hits. I mean, I'll probably put Speedstorm in there, but maybe I'll do greatest hits. Maybe I'll pop a first DJ stream on the middle of my stream. I don't know. You know, I'm very unpredictable nowadays. So, y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday. Yo, if you guys like the content, like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified whenever we go live. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday for another podcast. Much love, y'all.
Welcome to the CrashOut.
What me miss? Same for still this. If you never there, you feel this shit. What me miss? Yeah, baby, they feel this. Late night, let the room breathe. Talk stay calm, but they run deep. No rush for feeling. Hay momento que solo pasan si tú estás aquí. Stream cut shot.